He still should have wiped that shit down.
Oh my
after
god.
he was done.
You wanted him to go back and wipe it down, bro.
He's
already. He was already.
He painted the bitch. He got up, and here's the nastiest part: the seat was not. The seat was up.
The seat was up.
The seat was up, and there was shit all on the bottom of it. You know how you? Okay, seat is up.
They sit right there. There you go. Now people can see you on Instagram.
Seat down.
Seat
Seat was up. Shit all over the bottom of the seat too. So it's like
that nigga exploded. Holy shit.
I'm like, how the fuck?
No, nigga, there's no way. Picasso, love it.
that nigga like he went in there, bah, threw some shit on there.
It kept me impressed. Oh, they don't want to. They don't want to sell. They don't want to sell me my last beer for the day. Don't worry about it.
Fuck what they talking about.
Nigga, bro, under the seat is wild, nigga.
I walked in there and there's one nigga behind the cash register in the whole Wawa. I see nothing but other female workers. So I'm like, I know the female bathroom is clean. Because they got about 12 females in here, and this one nigga working behind the
and you know, he was
I know he's not using that bathroom. He's not using that bathroom. There's no way he's going in there. But he's not cleaning that shit. He waiting for the shift change. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I did it before my shift. At the start of my shift. I ain't been in there since, so.
Good luck.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it at shift change. You're supposed to do all the cleaning and shit, supposedly. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that bathroom is disgusting, bro. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, there's sort of shit all over the place. He was like, for real, bro? I was like, I'm just being real with you. He was like, damn, bro, I'm about to get off in an hour. I was like, do with that with what you will, bro.
That nigga said, Matt said, I can't even blame you because I wouldn't be cleaning that shit either.
There's no way. I'd have been on the cameras. I'd have been looking for the nigga, boy.
Did you shit in the bathroom?
Nah, I'd have got exterior cameras. I'd have found that nigga. I'd have tracked him back to his car, got his license plate.
Found that nigga's house and just shat on his front porch.
Oh my god, I would lit that shit on fire, nigga. Came out stomping that bitch. Heat that shit. Get one of them potato launcher cans.
Shut the fuck up and just blow that.
Shove a bunch of shit in there, a shit bag, and run that bitch through his window. What the fuck?
Who just painted my wall? Oh my god, is that corn?
That shit?
I don't even eat corn.
Corn on the wall?
No. I don't even eat corn.
Corn on the wall.
Bro.
Got his ass.
How you catch him lacking?
It's just like that. You have to be extra nasty and extra, like, just filthy and really not give a fuck about nobody to just leave it like that. He didn't even make any attempt to wipe any of this shit down either. Like, I wish you could have seen it, bro. Like, just shit everywhere, bro. On the toilet, bro.
Picasso, I love it.
That shit is terrible.
Mwah, Picasso. That boy Chino buying an iPad right now in Orlando. They had to go pick up Shorty.
Spend that bread.
That's it. But he was like, oh, I'm not going to spend no money. I said, Chino, we both know you spending money. You're going to Orlando.
You better not be dropping no bread on her.
He will. She'll get it up out of him. I think Chino try to take care of too many people.
So what?
I said, I think Chino try to take care of too many people.
Yeah.
That boy Fredo texted me. That nigga said they had a great time.
Had a great time?
Yeah. That nigga's son was roasting niggas at the fucking table, bro.
Bro, that shit was hilarious.
Nigga, that shit was so funny. I wanted to tell him to keep going, but I was like, nah, bro. Because if somebody was telling my son that, bro, and my son kept going, like, I'm conflicted because I'm going to want to beat his ass, but at the same time, nigga, stop. And nigga looked at Chino and said, you look like a banana. And your hairline is messed up. I said, no. Get him. Get him.
Your boy started roasting our ass.
Bro.
Hello,
motherfucker. Flaming everybody. What up, Reese? How you doing, motherfucker?
Anybody that makes eye contact, he about to flame.
Bro, getting off too. That little jit was funny than a bitch. And that nigga was saying outlandish shit too. He was trying to hurt a nigga feelings. He said, yeah, I'm good. Did that shit play? Do it again. Make the sound again.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. Shit, so fucking funny. But nah, bro. Where the fuck Tyler at?
I'm pretty sure he has his daughter. He's been getting his daughter on the weekends now.
Regularly?
So, yeah.
That's nice.
So,
yeah, just us two? Yeah. A lot of our friends have been, doing other things lately. It's crazy.
Shit. They ain't doing shit right now. That's the thing. It is what it is. They ain't gotta be here.
Niggas don't believe in the podcast. That's what it is.
We're gonna keep this shit rolling.
That's it. We got more people. There it is. We gonna have more people coming. I got Danny coming in. I think either next weekend or the weekend after from Miami. He's bringing 2 bitches with him. My boy Danny, KT. He be inside our chat sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I just picked up a baddie from fucking Snapchat. Had him and a baddie on Snapchat the other day. I texted. I said, "Nigga, is that your sister? Plug me in." He said, "Nah, nigga, I just picked her up from the strip club." I was like,
"Why are you letting him do that?"
She wasn't a stripper. They were having a group party and it ended up at the strip club, and then he just took her home with him. So she was just like a friend of a friend.
That just ended up in a strip club, though.
Yeah.
That's.
Nigga, they're in Miami. And no cookies? I know, Reese.
Any woman that's at a strip club is not worthy of being picked up.
Whoa. That's wild. Like, if you had a party, y'all ended up there or whatever, like, that's whatever. Think about
that again, the way you just said it, Marcus.
Nigga.
If you were at a party, regardless of what the party and the occasion was, and you end up going to a strip club, the type of female, the type of mind that you have to just be a female, go from a party, and then the after parties at a strip club.
She was drunk.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying to knock her ass off, nigga. She just need it was a one time knock. It's not like he was like, "Oh, I'm marrying this hoe."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You picking her up like to do it.
Nah.
When you say pick
her up, yeah, you thought I meant like.
I guess that's what changes it. Like when you say pick her up, I'm like pick her up. I'm thinking he's like taking her seriously.
Emotion, nigga, stop
it. Because if you say pick her up, you gotta say drop her off because
nigga, he was dropping dick. He was dropping dick off.
Her off.
Yeah,
that has to happen.
Nigga.
So you don't say that after.
He can't just carry her for a while, nigga.
Hell no, he hold shit. Hell no, she gonna be trying to hold something. She like, let me hold something. Like, what?
Bruh.
That's not how this works.
That's not how this works.
Not how it works.
Bitch, did you use my soap to wash your hands before you left? You know how much that hand soap cost? That nigga Mac is a fucking clown. The nigga said give him no leeway. They can't think anything.
I was trying to give my homeboy Kyle some advice yesterday about just like females and everything because he's got this new girl he's been talking to, and I'm just like, bro. And that's what got me started. Like,
bro, you and my sister yesterday was just going at it, nigga.
Yeah, she's not listening to anything I'm saying.
Duh.
She's arguing to argue.
Nigga.
She just listens to what I'm saying to respond with her personal perspective.
Yeah, nigga.
And I'm like,
she's my sister.
That's why I kept calling her ass selfish. I'm like, it's not about you. I'm like, it's not always about you. Stop relating everything we're talking about because I'm speaking in generality, and just people in general. And she's just relating everything back to herself.
Nigga, you're talking to somebody who's lived with me, and I ain't been able to change her mind. You thought you had it?
I wasn't trying to change her mind. I was just trying to help her gain additional perspective.
Nigga, she wasn't listening to none of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of women aren't even like hearing the other side. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I present it as much as I do. I'll talk to anything about anybody really, but any female that wants to talk to me about men and women or society and whatever their person, like, you gotta have some perspective. Like, first off, like, that's the thing. Like, I was talking to your sister. She's like never been outside of like her bubble, like what she knows as, I don't know, like how far out of Florida she's been, but from what she was saying, she's never been like,
she doesn't. But
she's never traveled around. She's never been to a different country. She's never been out of the United States.
But
like,
to her,
she's never been into like even different parts of the United States. Like, people think completely different in other parts of the United States, you know?
Yeah, but like I told you before, fucking nigga, like, these niggas out here, like, nigga, you witnessed the first hand yesterday. Niggas is desperate.
Right.
It's wild, nigga.
Yeah.
It's wild. The entire thing was wild. I was like, Mac ain't gonna believe this shit. And then it happened, and I was like, he don't want to believe what he just heard.
Yeah, but that's like the bottom of the spectrum.
That's
like,
not, that's so many more people than you think it is. And I only know that because she's like my sister and I deal with her on such a regular basis. Like, nigga, like, I'll be like, Tyra, stop flagging. And then Tyra will show me, like, how many dudes, like, and these aren't bad look, like, no homo shit, but like, these niggas ain't bad looking niggas. And some of them got baby mamas that are like up there, and they're in her inbox.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but like,
the niggas say I don't get it.
Well, what are they in her inbox for though? That's the biggest thing. And then like,
nigga, they're giving her. If they were just over there for that, I'd be like, okay, you know, that's normal. But these niggas are sending money, like real money, like not $10, $15, not rolling up. Like, these niggas, free weed, and you sell weed is crazy to me.
Right, but she's
not even doing that.
She's operating within like a community of people who are into that thing from different levels of the financial spectrum. Like guys that have money and that don't really care about it, and also guys that don't really have a lot of money, but then those are the guys that are more starved. So they're definitely giving her attention. But I mean, I don't know. Like, guys that are doing that on the regular, it is sad. Like, the whole, like, society of men that are, I don't want to say that word, but just lame.
Nigga, beat your dicks.
Yeah, but, like, do something with yourself instead of, like, you know what I'm saying?
Go to the gym.
Do something with your money. Like, instead of giving it to women, like, give it to, like, community, starving children, like help people instead, you know.
They're helping single mothers at the strip.
That's crazy. Focused on the wrong here. It's fucking insane.
And I said we are focused on that.
I don't know. I don't get it. Like, even talking to like more successful people, like dudes are still spending bags on women.
I told you that, bro. It's just the way it goes.
Like, I'm saying not all of them, but like, yeah, like,
most of them.
They already make up a small portion of
like it. It's very rare to find somebody in my personal experience. It's very rare for me to see somebody who's not only successful but also good with women. Because the way I've seen it is there's a small percentage that are good with women.
Successful for the most part. They have a lot less, or they have a lot more lax standards as far as like the requirements it takes to be good with women, right? Because like if you have money, you have status, right? You don't need to be like.
I would say back in the day, like we had that time.
You don't have to have that game.
We
right?
were
give some money.
That's
give them an experience. They give you some bucks.
Like that's the
exchange.
That's the same thing that was the same conversation we were on last week, and I don't think that's necessarily it anymore, because like you've said on a number of occasions, that I think social media even has those girls who were like right here, like 8s, 9s, let's say, and now they think they're like 12s and 15s, because they have so many of those guys who let's say, are slightly less successful but are willing to give out money and just for them entertaining. Like, niggas giving out. Listen, if you're throwing money at women, bro, just stop it. Like, you're fucking up everything for everybody.
Yeah, because like it's a majority of the men. It's a majority of the men that aren't getting any attention, of the quote unquote good guys, you know, that are being overlooked by majority of the women. You know, so now they're trying to get back what they can, and they're using their financial status instead of having remember how I talked about, like, you have to have more than just one thing. You have to have it all across the spectrum for women to actually desire and want you. So like, if a guy just has money, he has no game, he has no swag.
Can I tell you what?
I
have a story that's so fucking weird that you're gonna be like, how is this nigga out here getting boxed and y'all niggas ain't? So Mira was reading a story, read me a story and then sent it to me, and this story comes from Reddit, and it was just so fucked up. I was like, oh, we gotta talk about this. And the story is so this girl was in college and she was talking to some guy, And she's like, everything was cool, you know, they decided to hang out a few times, she vetted him properly, thought everything was on the level. They ended up hooking up, getting into a relationship, and then he went home for his family reunion or whatever, so she got invited to go with him. And so she drove separately, so by the time she had got there, he had already been there for a day or so. And when he got there, she knocked on the door, nobody answered, so she opened up the door a little bit, and she's like, hello, is anybody home? Because it was unlocked. And because her boyfriend had just texted her that he was at home, so she was like, oh, maybe he's just sleeping or something, you know? So she goes into the house, and she's like, hey, is anybody in here? And the mom said, yeah, we're upstairs, come on up. And so they go upstairs, and the mom's bathing her son.
Okay.
Like, he has this much water in the tub, like the tub's a quarter of the way full, and she's full on bathing her son. Like, giving him a bath. And the girl's like, yo, what's going on here? And she's like, oh yeah, I do this for him every now and then, you know, probably about once a month. I give him a deep clean to make sure that he gets extremely clean.
Okay.
Nigga, what? Nigga, you don't see a problem with that?
Are you continuing the story? Like,
Nigga, no, let's end it right there first.
Her son? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, the mom is bathing, giving her son a bath, nigga.
Okay.
It's an adult.
The son is an adult?
He's in college. This is his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I'm like, what? I'm like, she's bathing her son.
No. She's bathing her son. The college age, not a baby. The college age nigga that was dating this girl.
Yeah.
She walks in on her boyfriend getting a bath from his mom.
Okay. In their house?
In their house.
And nobody else is home?
Nobody else is home.
Okay. And like she does that regularly or something?
Yeah, once a month. He drives home once a month to get a bath from his mom.
Okay, that's kind of wild, but
That's weird. Wild is not it. That shit is
what did she
weird.
do though? Like that's like did she break up with
No,
him?
she stayed with him for a year, and he broke up. He broke up with her because he cheated. That nigga not only had
His
one
mom?
bitch.
Like what? Like what?
Huh?
His mom? Why is his mom-
That's what I said. Bro, but she's like, she pulled her boyfriend to the side after he got out of the tub because she obviously let them finish their bath.
I don't even remember the last time my mom bathed me, bro. Like probably when I was like
Jit. After that, your mom gave you a wash rag and a soap and told you to get after it.
After when I was like 4 or 5 is when I started like bathing myself.
Yeah, nigga.
And like, yeah, go ahead. You know what to do. Get in there.
Yeah.
Put some soap on you. Wet your whole body.
Yeah.
Like, get in there. You better not.
And rinse all that shit off. Don't come out with soap on the back of your neck, behind your ear or something, nigga.
Yeah, you better clean the tub out when you're done too. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm here cleaning the tub after I'm done taking a shower or taking a bath because we didn't even have showers.
Nigga. That's wild. Yeah, nigga, I could.
They were white.
Huh?
They were white.
I don't know.
They were white.
Probably not.
They were white. Come on, like just okay. Well, I'm
Asian.
gonna say guarantee they were white.
Asian.
Realistically, like we can
Asian, Middle Eastern.
We can kind of predict what race they were. Like that type of who does that type of shit, bro?
Asians?
Stop.
No.
Why are you floating around?
I'm not. No. Because bathhouses and shit like that.
That's not the same.
Yeah, but
That's not the
it
same
can
thing.
typically happen in certain. I'm not saying that
moms
he's.
are not bathing their grown sons in Chinese culture. Like that's not happening.
I didn't say Chinese.
In
I said
Japanese
Asian.
culture.
Japanese
It's not even in
is
every-
debatable.
Well,
Certain parts.
bathhouses
No.
are
I'm talking about if a parent would bathe their son. Yeah, Japan is
Well,
debatable.
because you equated the bathhouses are associated.
Yeah, I was just
closely with Japanese culture.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, Taiwanese stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway.
because they're poor as fuck.
Nigga.
They don't have a bathhouse. They don't have a bathroom in their house. They
Nigga.
have a bath hall.
You gotta go sit in somebody else's dirty water bag. Matt would be so fucking mad, bro.
But the way Japanese people do it, they actually very clean. You shower yourself off first. You scrub. You soap in water. You shower yourself off, and then you go get in the bathtub or in the spa tub or whatever they call it. And there's drains all over the place. Like I would like to go to one time.
They're nice.
Like maybe like a unisex one. I'm not trying to be in there with a bunch of just dudes just
A unisex one is wild, nigga.
Swinging everywhere.
Nigga, you definitely don't want to be in a unisex one.
Why not?
Because then you see that, and somebody else.
I'm just thinking of like Naruto, like you know what I'm saying? With it,
nigga, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, damn, but there's one wall dividing them. There's no way. I'll definitely be on some Jiraiya shit, just like little peephole in that bitch. Damn, she got them things.
Hey, yo, transformation jutsu on my frog nigga over there chilling.
I'm a fly on the wall, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Damn.
That nigga fucking wild.
It's gonna be crazy too.
Is that fly talking?
I'm recording all that shit. Why does he have a camera?
Is that 4K?
Yeah.
That nigga working the camera, he's stepping on the buttons.
There's an OnlyFans page in this bathhouse.
Oh my god. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nah, bro. I just think that, bro, I think going to a unisex one would definitely be worse. Imagine walking in and like some other niggas bricked up.
No, I mean like not like all women and men in a locker room.
Yeah,
like how they have the wall, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
They have separate them, but it's like bathhouses are like all men in this building, and then all women in one building. They're not under the same like roof.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying as long as you're
under one roof, like
as long as you're under one roof, you're
like
good.
Like a spa resort,
yeah,
type shit. I'd be like walking around in my robe, like, where y'all going?
To that room, man.
To the steam room. Let's go. Steam room's it.
Not the sauna. That boy had to get another chapstick. Lost it yesterday, everybody.
Bro, I have like 10 of these because I lose them.
Constantly. I get it. I 100% get it. No, anyway, I just thought that you would like to understand the plight of a man that ain't nuts. That nigga got his mom bathing him and got 2 bitches.
But
I love that
you not a flex. 2 bitches is not a flex. One of them is his mom. That's crazy.
No, see, like you thought the same way I did. When Mira told me he cheated, I was like, with the mom? Like what happened? No. Apparently he had another girl that was also fucking on him that knew about his situation and was cool with it too. Hey, yo, thank you so much, Em. Oh, I don't even know how to say that. Let's call you Emmy. Or KCI?
Call that man by his name. KCI? You don't even, bro.
THEMEKCI.
He's
What you got?
THE.
THE.
Okay.
MEKCI.
MEKCI.
Mm-hmm.
KCI.
So what you got? Come on, since I'm so dyslexic, fucker, you got it. Yeah, nigga, struggle.
The Mekic? The Mekic? You said MEKIC?
Yeah, KCI.
KCI. Well,
the Mekian.
The Mekis? Like, is it?
I don't know, bro. He hasn't told us yet. Bro, you out here just butchering this man's name.
Mechic.
The Mechic.
The Mechic. I don't know, because he could be Russian. Is that not it?
He said, tell me about your biggest heartbreak and how you got over it.
My biggest heartbreak?
Anybody's.
I've never had a heartbreak.
You've never had a heartbreak?
I've never had my heart broken.
That nigga never had his heart broken?
No.
The only time I could even say something got close is I came home one night.
It's crazy.
I came home one night from my, from going out to Mardi Gras in downtown Cocoa. Historical downtown Cocoa Village, and I was meeting up with a girl there, and then she had another nigga that met her there, and that nigga was like 4 or 5 deep, and I only had my nigga Javen with me, and I was like, and Javen was like, if you stole off on him, we gonna thump these niggas, but these niggas was way older than us. I'm like in middle school, and I should have known something was up because I was fucking with a girl who was in high school, and like but I just was mad more than I was heartbroken.
That nigga said heartbreak.
Yeah, that nigga said heartbreak, but I was more mad than I was heartbroken, but that shit really did hit me a little bit, and then I got home and told my mom about it, and she told me she was going to change my name to Markeisha and put me in a dress legally. She's like, in the morning, we're going to the courthouse, we're changing your name to Markeisha, and I'm going to buy you a dress, and then I'm going to tell everybody that I have 3 bitches instead of a son and 2 bitches.
That's crazy.
And that's how I got over that heartbreak, because my mom made sure that a nigga wasn't about to be a bitch for no
room for depression.
Bro, there's no room for being sad. She said, are you crying about a bitch? So you mean to tell me I got 3 bitches in the house? Because I was under the impression, bro, I'll never forget this speech as long as I live.
I should have born a man.
Yeah, she's like, I was under the impression that I had a son and 2 bitches. I thought I only had to worry about 2 heartbreaks, but apparently I got 3 bitches in the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you to the courthouse, we're going to get your name switched over to Marquisha, I'm going to buy you a sundress, and that's how you're going to school tomorrow.
I shot her in the foot. I'm like, yeah, but if I had a dad, this would be a problem. You got to get back at him. Kids are allowed to say some crazy shit, and I wish I would have known that I had that power back then, because I'd have been saying the most outlandish shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way, but you just heard the story about how my mom was trying to knock my sister out, and my mama could fight real well. And I knew that because my mom was fighting niggas on a regular basis.
I'm not saying anything like super crazy.
My mom, you didn't have to say shit to my mom.
I would just say like some truthful shit, and she can get mad at me all she wants to. Hit me for some truthful shit, but it's gonna hit her.
That nigga said I'm talking with some top G's, no room for depression, no cap, bro. Like you, my mom said no. My mom said ain't no bitching, bro.
Well, I mean, like I don't know, I just
nigga, that was the closest I've come to a heartbreak. After that, bro, I just
see the point of like the heartbreak shit. Like I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just the way I feel about the whole situation. Like, yeah, you can love somebody, but like, I don't think I'll ever be like heartbroken.
I'll be upset. I mean, you can be sad. You can be sad something didn't work out the way you hoped it worked out. But other than that, I don't think that there's really any time for.
It's like, what's the I imagine like heartbroken means like you were in love and then like boom, all of a sudden.
I think it just means
you're no longer in love.
I think it just means that, you know, like something. I know. I think the definition I just used is pretty correct. Like, let's say, like right now, if everything goes the way you wanted it to, you and Issa would make it to a certain point. Now, if something happened that fucked that up, you may not be devastated by it, right? It may not even hurt like it would hurt somebody else. But it would fuck you up enough, you'd be like, well, damn, dude, I did do a lot for that. But you know what? I'm going to push it off. Like, that's how you're going to move past it. But that would be your version of heartbreak. It's because you're like, damn, that didn't work out the way I had planned it, but fuck it. That's it. That's really all it was. Because that's how I look at that night. I was like, damn, I was really going to smash it and keep airing her ass out. But now she done fucked that up because she done played me goofy in front of these niggas. Bro, I was so ready to fight that night.
I imagine it has to feel like an extreme loss. Like, and even like when my family members died, like, I'm just like, I don't want to sound like a
sociopath?
A ruthless person.
Sociopath?
I don't have any like sympathy or anything like that, or I'm not like an emotional person by any means. But like, I don't know. I just don't.
Don't think that nigga's not emotional.
I don't think it, like, it doesn't get to me for some reason. Like, I deal with it, I process it, but like I'm not gonna be sitting here like 4 months down the road, like after I break up with my girl and be like damn, like
what can I do? Yeah.
You know, like
you just process it faster, but you still went through that moment. You were like, damn, that could have been, but your ability to handle it, I think that's the thing. I think everybody experiences it. It's just some people drag it out. Like
I would say, it has to do with like the level of vulnerability that you allow yourself to have, you know, with other people. And it's not that I'm not vulnerable with other people or like my girl, but like I don't know, the way I compartmentalize my love and my emotions. I feel like I could not be hurt. Like if she cheated on me, like I'd be like, damn.
Like that happened. Yeah, bro. It'd be like, fuck.
And now I'm like, okay, well. She's not the one.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, I'm not going to say, you cheated on me.
What about you? What's your biggest heartbreak?
That shit.
I need to be able to call you something. Give us a nickname to call you. No cap. But.
Mike.
Hey, yo, Mike. We're going to call him Mike?
Yeah, because it's M-I-K or M-E-K-I.
Mikael.
Mikael Myers? No way.
Hey, nah, bro, nah. Just shit. I don't know. My mom was just like, yeah, none of that soft shit in here.
I mean, I was also raised by a single mother, and we had no. We
I just opened Pandora's. Hey.
What?
Armadillo Cat said, I just opened Pandora's box for pain, bro. What the fuck? Damn, what happened, bro? What'd you do to yourself?
Open Pandora's box for pain.
That nigga.
Intentionally or like accidentally?
That nigga dating a stripper. That's what happened.
And I don't feel bad for you if that's the case. I'm sorry that you're going through that, but it sounds self-imposed. To be honest, if you date a stripper, because you should.
So context: Dutch people are on average the tallest people in the world. That's actually true by like 2 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because all the Viking, like a Viking wasn't small, nigga. We get it. but that was the context. So this nigga's about to say something about, nigga, did you lose 2 feet? Did you lose your leg?
The boy got chopped off at the bottom.
A little off the top head. That's fucking nuts, G. But nah, dude. I don't know.
Knees done, stupid ass.
Oh my god. I don't understand what the fuck. Okay.
You can do that?
Call me Mike. My girl dumped me after 7 years without giving me any legit reason. I'm totally fucked up trying to recover from it. Hey, yo, bro, listen. Fuck that. Like, nigga, like, the best thing you can do, the best way you can do this is by getting better, working on yourself personally, nigga, and making her stalk. Listen, don't block her on nothing. Let her stalk your chick. And then when she hits you up in a couple years, be like, she's gonna be like, well, why didn't you ever block me or anything? Like, why didn't you ever reach out? Say, I wanted you to see me winning. I want you to see me winning.
I like that advice, but at the same time, I'm with that. But I would say just delete her from your life, block her.
Don't block her. Let her watch you win. Just have the discipline.
She can watch you win.
Yeah, but have the discipline.
Like from a distance.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, like that way, when she sees you down the line, she's like, damn, I really missed out on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Or I really like fucked up with losing this guy. So I don't know.
Bro, that nigga said, wait a minute.
As far as like the process,
that nigga said, wait, this is what I'm talking about. So women when they know they may have made a fucked up choice will block you first. Like, and I'm only saying this watching. Like, when they made an irrational choice, they're going to block you first. And it's like, yeah, it's a power move. So she did do that.
Of course it is.
What? Yeah, like, it's a power move.
But she's
it's
going
like,
to unblock you.
Yeah, she's going to unblock you. That's why I say don't block. See, listen, have the discipline.
No, you block her, and what I'm saying is part of the process is of you moving on with it and getting over it, is you need to just remove her from your life, your thought. You need to get over it.
Yeah.
So that way you can get started with whatever it is that you got to do to do all that self-development, make that plan, make that guy, reach that goal to be that guy that she doesn't deserve.
Armadillo Cat said, "What's a woman?" That nigga's funny as fuck. But check me out. I get where you're coming from, but this is how I think about it. I think that
she'll still be able to see you.
Well, I know, but I think using the method of blocking people out of your life is a real woman way to go about anything.
No, wait, I'm not saying womanly. Like,
I'm
saying it as from a point to like.
But let me.
She understands.
Yeah,
there's no way like.
But let me finish. She's gonna find a way.
Easy access back to you.
They don't need easy.
Like she's gonna know without you even messaging her how you feel. Like you're telling her essentially without telling her, I'm done with you.
Listen,
what she's doing is by blocking you immediately, she's trying to hurt you.
I get that, but check me out. Let me finish. I feel like having the discipline to not block somebody and just choosing. Wait, just check me out.
How is that discipline?
Let me finish, nigga. Damn. Listen, by literally just saying she's not blocked, I'm just choosing.
This guy.
Yeah, so am I. Just choose not to message her again. If you have the mental fortitude to not have somebody blocked, you can see them hit you up, and you literally just are like, "Fuck it," that's you really getting over it.
Other than like safety reasons, why does anybody ever really block anybody? It's just a thing that they do
to me
to make you feel bad or to make you feel like damn. It's fuck me.
Or
that's really what they and women do it as like a power play.
They do it as a power play, but it's literally to me it's just like because they don't
power play her ass back.
They don't have the mental discipline. Most women don't have the mental discipline to be like, oh, I haven't blocked him, so I'm gonna keep texting him. Like, that's a real woman thing to do, to go back. Like, listen, it's over.
I'm not saying block her so you don't keep messaging her. I'm saying block her so that way she knows when she unblocks you, she's blocked. Because she's going to unblock you. And then she's blocked.
Nigga, if you want to
block. Now she got to make another account, block
She already got another account. Because if she broke up, with him.
Friend request, block that shit. Do not accept that woman back into your life. And I want to tell you that for sure. Because guys will go through some shit like this. Self-improve.
Nigga, listen. And
then take that woman back.
But that's what I'm saying. It takes so much more. It takes so much more.
This guy right here, we gotta help this guy.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, it takes for me personally. I've never had to block anybody. Never did anything like that. Because as soon as you told me we're good, like I literally just go, cool, we're good. I have literally in my Snapchat right now girls who have been messaging me for weeks after I said it was over. Girl, it's over. Like, you're not listening.
I'm blocking them.
No, I'm not blocking you. Keep blowing my shit up.
No,
Keep wasting it because it's funny.
Why?
Waste your time. I know.
They're wasting your time.
No, they're not. I'm not reading it.
You are.
No, I promise you I'm
You're
not.
wasting time acknowledging that.
I'm not even acknowledging it.
Block that shit out.
Nigga, I'll put it on mute. I'll just put it on mute and then it never pops back up.
The same thing.
Nigga, but I just, for me, knowing that they're trying to hit me up.
She knows that she does not have the ability to just hit you up like that.
Nigga,
like,
go ahead.
That psychological, like, power play, I promise you, it.
Yeah.
That nigga is funny.
When it gets.
Oh wait, 1 second. Armadillo Cat.
Realize that shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Wait. Armadillo Cat. So wait a second. He said. So first off, I'm in my prime growth. So a lot of my growth pain. So I have a lot of growth pain, and I went swimming yesterday at a rough swimming place and slept on my stomach by accident. That nigga said I legit had so much pain, so much muscle pain, I couldn't move today.
What?
Sneezing is like a heart. Oh, so his core was engaged while he was swimming. So I guess he went swimming in open water.
What is he talking about?
That was
His
he was
growth pain?
Yeah, he said he opened on Pandora's box of pain. Remember? We thought he was talking about women. He's talking about working out.
Oh, I thought this was a different person.
This is Armadillo Cat. It's a different person. Mike is the one that went through the breakup.
Okay, and then Pandora's box is the
Is Armadillo Cat. He's been here before.
Okay, but yeah.
Armadillo Cat was just telling us that he also he had a different type of pain going on. He said that his is from working out.
I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking
about? And then that's why he said, wait, what's a woman? And then started, bro, oh yeah, I put why I had Pandora's. I was getting to it. It's just shit's a little delayed on my chat screen, but that nigga said also swimming does work out every muscle of your body. We know that, but nigga, I can only imagine what his core is like right now. Being that tall, swimming in open water, and then laying down, sleeping on your stomach, nigga. I know your shit's on fire.
Does he not work out regularly?
He probably does. He probably just went through a hellish workout yesterday. I think that's what he's telling us.
Oh, okay.
He said sneezing feels like a hard curl.
He's Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's from Deutschland?
Are you in Deutschland? Yeah.
Deutschland.
Is that where you're at? Okay. She fucked up my self-confidence, dude. I still can't get my self-confidence back. Any advice about that? Hit the gym.
You can get your self-confidence back.
Hit the gym.
But it starts with you not saying things like that. But like I said,
I knew your stomach was gonna hurt the most.
It starts with you getting over this girl. You got to get over this girl first.
Yeah.
Like, and guys sit there and be like, yeah, I'm over it, and then it's gonna affect you down the line.
Feel like
if you don't do it the right way. I'm not saying you have to block her, but I'm saying
he already has her block.
I'm saying in general, yeah. I don't do that. I don't need to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to do. I'm saying in general, for what this guy's going through, this guy definitely.
She already blocked. Like, for me, I just feel like blocking doesn't make.
He definitely needs to get over this situation as quick as possible, so that way he can start working on himself as soon as possible.
I think get to the gym. Get to the gym right now, nigga.
Yeah, but there's still steps that he has to do before that, because if he's just going into the gym working out, like, and he's gonna somewhere lose consistency. He's not gonna be able to focus, or he's not gonna be able to just. Concentrate on what he needs to do step by step, bro. The first thing is getting over that shit, bro. Because nobody gets over 7 years that easily. Nobody does.
Okay.
What do you mean okay?
I mean okay.
Okay.
I'd beg to differ, but okay.
What do you mean you beg to differ? Why are you saying that?
I mean, so I think people can get over it quickly. I think.
No, I mean there are people that can, but in general, most guys are not just going to get over a 7-year relationship after not even have a valid excuse of why she left him. Like most. I
think therein lies the problem. I think therein lies the problem. I think some people feeling like they can't move past something just because they don't have closure on their end. I think learning how to accept the fact that some things aren't going to have closure and just moving the fuck on is the hardest lesson.
To the gym, like I'm saying,
go to. He said he wants he asked for self-confidence. My advice for his self-confidence. That's what he specifically asked for. I said my advice for your self-confidence: go to the gym. If you go to the gym, your self-confidence will literally start to go up. Literally.
Not really, not necessarily. Like,
every time.
And just because he's in the gym, that's what I'm saying. Like he can still.
Also, chat isn't liking femboys than liking girls because, like, less gay. What?
Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, all I'm saying is, like, you need to prepare yourself mentally for the trip that you're going to take your body through or yourself through physically as well. Like, Marcus is giving good advice about going to the gym. That is something you need to do to self-improve and to develop
just mentally.
As a man as well. It's going to help you mentally, but you still have to mentally prioritize your mental health first. Make sure that mentally you are stable enough to embark on this course. And then plan your course of action.
Bro,
the confidence will come with being in the gym, eating right, you're going to feel right, working out, you're going to see, you're going to lose weight, gain muscle, if that's what you want to do. Women are going to respond to that. And then you're going to have to move in towards talking to women, dating.
I think Armadillo Cat likes dudes.
Okay.
I don't think that's the advice to give. I don't think switching teams is the advice to give. But, hey, yo, power to you, Armadillo Cat.
Switching teams? Wow.
Yeah.
He's trying to pick up. He's trying to pick up on the back end.
Hey, yo, that's it. Armadillo Cat said we got to get somebody else on the team over here, nigga. Hey, yo, our boy Armadillo Cat is wild. But, Mike, like I said, from what I've seen and from, like, the stuff I've been researching, I think going to the gym is the best thing you can do for confidence. Because, like, all the studies have proved that, hey, yo, yeah, Reese, we're at 29 viewers right now. I appreciate it. Yo, salute to all y'all. And chat's jumping. I love it. But, well, with 3 people, really. Reese, Armadillo Cat, and then Mike.
It's a party, bro.
Hey, yo, that's it. It's a party. Yeah. 3's a party. But, no, like I said, no, 2's a party, 3's a crowd. That's a crowd. With the socks on.
Socks on?
Mike bring the audience. Yeah, Mike brings the audience. Yeah, you did, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks for the round of applause. And then Armadillo Cat said, nah, bro, no homo, by the way. With the socks on.
With socks on? That's crazy.
Hey, yo, Tech Dummy, what's up, Tech? Hey, nah, you're not too late. But, like, so all the studies that I've been looking into as far as, like, trying to help other people with their mental health. Because I had some of my boys reach out from the military, and, like, they're going through it. Like, niggas is finding it really hard to find somebody to be with for life. Like, my boy Sean. And I'm like, dude, you're focusing too much on finding somebody. And the studies so far have shown, like, if you just focus on yourself, like, going to the gym is the biggest one as a male. Going to the gym, finding a release of testosterone and giving yourself a dopamine release like that, and having a set goal that you want to achieve, helps men tremendously as far as, like, self-confidence and stuff like that. Because you're like, okay, let's say you start off with.
I would say that's like a healthy coach.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, so for what I'm saying is for confidence. Let's say you start the gym today, Mike, and you're only using like 15. Let's say low end, you're doing 15-pound curls.
Right, but I was saying, I'm gonna let you get back to that real quick. I was saying when he said self-confidence, like confidence starts within.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying? You're starting out with the external.
No. This is how you do it, like mentally on a like literally from his name's Andrew Hubert. He's like, small accomplishments help you build up confidence in yourself.
Of course.
Yeah. So like if
you
have
to start. You know what I'm saying? There's priorities.
The way to get your mental all the way stable is to like train your brain to think that little things are still accomplishments. Right. So like I said, if he starts off at 15 and he makes it to 20, his brain's going to be like, okay, I don't have this person anymore. I was still able to do something and accomplish a goal that I had set in mind. So now I'm more confident in my approach.
What you're doing is you're giving him like big picture, like closer towards like end result. What I'm saying is like as far as like where he needs to start right now from where he's at. Girlfriend just broke up with him.
Do 20 push-ups.
Like
that's it. Start a push-up routine. If you can't go to the gym, start a push-up routine, and then start reading a book a day. Not a book. Start reading a chapter a day.
I mean, I instead of just giving just random advice, I'm actually trying to just give him step advice as far as like how to get over the whole situation. Because although I've never been in a breakup for something like that, I've had many friends that have, and I've helped them get over their breakup for years. Like they've been 5, 6, 3-year relationships, and then kind of like the same thing. Like women don't ever really have a really good reason
why they break
up.
Tech said, was he late to the party? We said no to Tech. 1 second, just reading chats, just keeping us caught up. Armadillo bro said, bro, I'm laughing too, but it hurts my muscles. Guys will do anything to get a therapist. No confidence starts with C, dumbass.
Starts with what?
He's saying confidence starts with a C, dumbass. Because you said confidence starts from within. He said no, confidence starts with a C, dumbass.
You are correct.
Hey, yeah, I don't think going to a therapist is worth it for most people. Going to a therapist.
I never mentioned a therapist at all.
No, but Armadillo Cat said something about a therapist. He said men will do anything to get a therapist. And then Mike said,
"Well, men need therapists."
No,
and the fact that, yes, not. Let me just finish. Men need therapists, and not like a person with a psychology degree. They need somebody that can sit there and effectively listen to what their problems are and effectively help them and guide them forward, instead of just listening to just a bunch of people that are putting out a bunch of positive advice or negative advice with no actual plan or course of action. Like,
appreciate Mike. Mike said we're better than a therapist, and then Armadillo Cat said,
"Yeah,
Mike, yeah, but this guy is basically a therapist."
You get all this shit for
free.
No,
my wife is basically a therapist, though.
You get all this shit for free, bro. Like, and that's we're just here to help people. That's just part of life culture, what we do. But like, I'm glad you actually brought this topic up, and you're comfortable with talking to us about it. But like, personally, like I'm saying, like, if I were to have to deal with this based off of what I've seen my friends go through, I know it's not, especially initially, it's not going to be easy. Like, after 7 years, you've been with this person. I don't know how strong your relationship was, but you're going to have to now become way independent, and after leaning on somebody, like, it can kind of be hard for most guys, and I'm speaking in general here because I don't really know this guy too well. So I'm just saying, you need to work on preparing yourself mentally for the whole trip that you're about to take, because you do that, like you said, you need to work on yourself, you need to grow.
Go ahead, Armadillo Cat, share what you got to say about rejection. Armadillo Cat said, "Let me just finish. Finally, somebody on the other team."
What?
Making the joke about sex.
Somebody on the other team?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you're a dude. Come on, just let me finish. He's making a lot of inappropriate jokes, nigga.
Oh, okay. I understand the context.
Yeah, because because there's so much other shit being said.
Oh.
I mean, all I know is, like, right now, just from me, like, researching, trying to, because I'm thinking about starting another channel off my YouTube that branches off into men's mental health. So I've been watching a lot of it and watching, like, doing a lot of research into it, and like. When he said therapist, I thought you meant like a single person, so I'm glad I sat back and listened all the way. They did a study to find out what is the most conducive way that men share their feelings.
With their friends.
And honestly, no. It doesn't even have to be their friends. Just, if you give men...
Other male counterparts.
Well,
positive
but it's not... Dicks! It's not by...
Dicks?
Yeah, it said dicks.
That's the answer, dicks.
Nigga.
Literally.
Hey, yo.
Get more positive male. Not way.
It doesn't even have to be positive. So literally,
it should be positive.
It does, but what I'm saying is, like, the focus of the group doesn't have to be positive. Literally, it's literally this. Like, this is the study 100% found worked. It worked 100% of the time. Is when men were the most honest and open with each other. They took a bunch of men in one room, took a bunch of women in another room, and had them sit down and talk about their things, just sitting in like a group setting like we do when we have the podcast. The men didn't respond well to it at all. The men almost didn't talk to each other at all. The women, obviously, everybody went around the room, shared their stories, and they all had cries or whatever, and like they all related to each other on whatever level emotionally. The only way they got the men to have even close to the same reaction they did is they had to grab the men. They took them. They were like, okay, well, let's give them a task. And so the first step they took is they gave them like stuff to build, like models or whatever. And they were like, okay, that worked kinda. And then they were like, okay, let's put them in a shed and let them each bring something every week from like their house or whatever that's broken that all the men can get together and try to fix together. So like the first day, one guy bought a bike. And literally within like 2 hours, all the men are sitting around like fixing this fucking motorcycle, like doing what they think they need to do, or listening to the guy who had the experience on fixing motorcycles. And it's literally the act of just sitting around, like working together to complete this project. They were all able to share their stories and what it was they were going through personally, and it made a bonding that was actually stronger than the women's bond. What was it? 25 to 35% of the women that participated, stayed in contact with each other. On the opposite end, after the males all got to like build motorcycles and lawnmowers and shit together, they get 75% of them were still hanging out with each other after that, and the other ones is because like they moved away or something. Like it was like, nigga, these niggas are now lifelong friends because they built a motorcycle together.
And it's also been proven that men are likely to maintain friendship over women, like especially over a distance of time. But
okay.
What were you gonna say?
All right, so Mike said this recovery process is kind of hard, but I used a bunch of drugs during it, but I am sober for 4 months. Nigga, never turn to something like I'm glad you're sober right now, but yeah, bro, that sucks. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Turning to drugs for looking to heal is just terrible.
Well, it's just something coping.
Yeah,
trying to,
you were.
And I that's what
it was unhealthy coping.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need positive reinforcement in your life as well. You know what I mean? And it's one thing to have like, you know, guys that you're kicking it with and you're sharing your experience with and you're talking to, but like having like a guy or a group of guys there that know you very well, that are there with no intention but your best interest. That's it. And having those people sit there, listen to you, and I would say it should be a group of guys, like, or a guy.
It has to be, yeah. Like
you're not gonna get the, you know, realistically looking at it, you're not gonna get the best advice from a female. Like, they can give you advice, sure, but the best advice on what you need to do as a man and how to plot your course of action and do what you have to do as a man, you need to be around men.
All right, so Armadillo Cat said, so this girl, we liked each other for a while, but first she was with my homie. He was black. This is important. This nigga Armadillo Cat is fucking wild.
So he's white.
Yeah, probably.
He's Dutch.
And so we've been, Armadillo Cat's not the Dutch one. That's Mike.
Mike's the Dutch one.
Yeah. Okay. Tech Dummy, how are the babies doing? Send that in the fucking Discord. That's what we need.
Yes.
I want to see how the Jits is doing. I'm not going to lie. So he's black, that's important. And so we've been talking for like 2 years. She laughs at all my jokes. I tested, even the unfunny jokes, she still laughs at. So I asked her, but she said, nah, I like somebody else. And so I think she just liked that BBC friend, my BBC friend, BBC friend that I used to have, because she asked my friend out and I asked her out. Also, she probably broke up with him because he might have had a rare micro penis. Based on a true story. I'm also Dutch, by the way. Apparently we going ham inside like fucking the Scandinavian countries, dude.
I'm trying to.
He had a micro black cock, my dude.
He had a what?
Micro black cock.
Micro.
Instead of a big black cock, it was a micro black cock, bro. I think Armadillo Cat, huh?
You said BBC.
Yeah, he had a BB. She said, I think she just liked my BBC friend. And then she found out he had a micro penis, so she broke up with him.
But that doesn't make sense, Marcus.
So he asked her out. So there's 3 people in this situation. It's Armadillo Cat, his black friend, and a girl. And he thought the girl liked him because she laughed at all his jokes, even the funny ones. But then she ended up asking the black guy out. Then she broke up with the black guy. Well, Armadillo ended up asking her out. She said no. Then she asked the black guy out. She went on a date, I guess, with the black guy. Then broke up with him right after. And he said, I think she thought he had a BBC. And then she found out he had a micro BC.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, if he has a BBC, how does he have a micro dick or whatever? Like,
I'm reading it as it's written.
Yeah, you suck at reading.
He's translating from Dutch to English. Like, it's written exactly how I read it.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, that's
That's a rough one.
Yeah, because like
that's up, fam.
You're not getting any either way. Like I don't know.
Why was you worried about it?
Yeah, you know, like what?
Nigga said it's rare. Black people don't have big black cock. He said it's rare that black people don't have big black cock. This nigga Armadillo is fucking wild.
I guess.
I'm also dyslexic. It's dyslexic. God damn it.
I don't know about the rarity of. I've never studied that. I don't know. I just.
He said it's rare for them not to have one.
It's rare for a black guy
not to have a massive
what?
Bean. That's what he said, bro.
You think so?
I don't know. Hey, Jim, pull up the statistics. We need to know.
I thought it was rare to have one in general, not rare for. I guess if it's rare, and then majority of black guys are usually the guys that have that, and then it's.
So this nigga Armadillo Cat said, "Trust me, I've tested. Most of them have had one." This nigga Armadillo Cat is wild.
What does he mean by that, bro? Like, I thought he said.
You're thinking about that way too hard.
Fuck, bro?
Then he said, "No homo with the socks on, dude." Oh fucking Christ, dude! Armadillo Cat is here. Just I don't know if he's trolling or what.
I thought you said he wasn't gay though.
Hey, that's what he told us, bro. I'm going.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. You can test out all the anything.
Listen. For every gay nigga there is on the planet, that's one more woman that I have a potential chance of smashing. So I'm fine with it. Armadillo switches teams from time to time. Mike said that shit.
Oh, okay.
Hey yo, Mike flamed his ass. Mike said, "Hey yo, bro, it depends on the time of the year." Armadillo Cat said, "No homo, but I've tested it." Holy shit!
I feel like you couldn't say no homo to that because by definition, you testing it would mean that you're some sort of or you partake in homosexual activity, not that you are. And not that
oh shit!
We don't really discriminate against anybody over here, so as long as you love yourself, I guess.
And don't try to fuck my butt. That's it. Don't try to fuck me.
Yeah, you'll probably die doing that.
I said I had socks on at the time, so it wasn't gay.
I really don't understand anymore.
Nigga, it's an internet meme. So there was an internet meme going around saying that homosexual experiences, as long as you keep your socks on, aren't technically gay. So you can fuck a nigga ass as long as you had socks on and you weren't gay.
Where did that come from?
Nigga, it was an internet meme. It's an internet meme.
What does that even mean, bro? What?
So like you can get a blowjob from your homies as long as you keep your socks on, you're not gay.
We all understand that is not.
That we all understand that's not.
If you're fully clothed. You just got like a hole in your jeans and you know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, when I'm old, I'm afraid that I'm not gonna be able to understand like the internet and shit because I'm already starting to not get what people are like the memes and shit. Like some of these kids got fucked up sense of humor. And it's getting worse. So we're gonna be old and shit, and like we're gonna have our sense of humor, and these kids are gonna get like worse and worse, and we're gonna be like, what the
I think it said, "Hey, that was one of the sound."
What was that?
FBI opened up.
Oh, what was after that though? Like,
them raiding the house.
Oh, okay.
Bro, speaking of that, did you see that guy who got fucking his home invaded by the ATF? They had a no-knock warrant. They shot and killed the guy.
Where?
I think it was Arizona.
Was it recent?
Yeah, like a year? Within a year,
Oh,
for sure.
no, I don't know. I don't think so.
Mike started laughing at you. Reese played the FBI, opened up, and then Mike asked, "How old are you, bro?"
I'm 28.
He's the youngest nigga in the room.
Not that it should matter, but I mean, it's good advice and solid advice.
I don't think he was just asking because you were like, "We're getting older."
Oh,
I think that's where that came from, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, imagine us being like 40, 50, you know, and our kids are like,
I think about that all the time.
Memes up on the wall, like on display and shit. And we're like reading them, like,
nigga,
what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Bro, we're already at that point, nigga. I hear my nephews listening to music. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all listening to, dude? Turn that shit off.
No, but like, I can just agree, like, that the music, like, they're making is just ass. That's all that is. Like, the music's fucking terrible. Like, Ice Spice is like gonna definitely come out with another song, and everybody.
That nigga said, bro, Armadillo Cat is. I don't know if he's trolling or he's just fucking fucked up. The nigga said, also, I want to get to the point in life I can say the N word. Anybody know how to do the reverse Michael Jackson yet? It's called blackface, and you get
Bleaching your skin?
Only Uncle, yeah, he wants the reverse.
He wants to blacken himself.
Yeah, he wants to blacken himself. He said only Uncle Ruckus has it, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's like the blackest white man.
That shit was so fucking, bro. That show was like top tier.
I'm trying to think. I don't think there is they're actually doing like skin augmentation.
Patients, yeah, they are.
Like, that's like in the things, in the works. So maybe in a couple years.
Yeah, they're even doing shit where you
get your body tattooed and like get it all.
And they said I might lose my green card though. Shut the fuck up. Green card. I think it armadillo cat is fucking. Ah!
So he's like Dutch and he lives in America.
I'm thinking so. Where are you, Armadillo Cat? Are you in?
His green card.
Are you in America? That's fucking funny.
Nah, it's good that we have people from all over the world though. Like
that's fucking. That's how you start, bro. We got 32 people watching us right now.
Somebody on the other side of the planet, like locked in right now. That's what's up.
He said, I'm definitely losing my white privilege card. Absolutely, dude. Mike is from Turkey. Oh, Mike, you're from Turkey? Oh, man. Oh, bro. Listen, there were so many fucking Middle Eastern women that were at fucking SeaWorld yesterday, nigga. I wanted to run.
BBLs all over the place, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's not even the BBL, bro. Something about that facial structure really gets me. I need one.
It's the BBLs for me, bro, because, like, there were so many that were unproportionate, and I'm just like...
You can tell.
Why did y'all come outside right now when y'all know y'all need more...
Well, thank you for watching from Turkey, Mike. We hope to see you every week. We do this every week on Sunday. For you, it's about Monday morning, so... But we appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, tell your story, bro, and if you ever need some advice or want to talk to somebody, you can...
Share us with your friends,
We'll be here Sunday, 4:30 to 8.
Yeah.
Whatever time that is for you. It's... Turkey's what? 8 and 9
I would say he's probably about
9 hours.
Yeah, about 9, 8.5. What time is it in Turkey?
I'm trying to think of where Turkey is.
It's 1 a.m. So he's about 7.
7.
He's about right. Yeah, 7. He's 7. He's 7 hours ahead of us.
What time is it?
It's 6:24. So he's 7 hours ahead of us.
Word.
Because 6 plus 6 would be 12.
Oh, so it's 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m. Yeah.
Oh wow. You gotta get some sleep, bro.
Well, it's the summertime.
Thanks for kicking it with us.
He said it's 1:25. He said it's 1:25.
He got a job. You know, he's got to work in the morning.
He did have a girlfriend for 7 years.
Focus on your career, your job, everything, bro.
Bro, you live in a place where you can literally go meet women from all around the world with a train ride.
Get your passport. Well, you don't even need a passport, right?
Yes, he does.
Oh, well, yeah, he does. He get a passport, bro. Get locked in with that movement. Because if I was single, I would definitely be with passport bros. I promise. Like where I am, all these niggas are talking about like all these local females. I am literally going to.
He has his own job.
That's awesome.
Armadillo Cat said it's 12. It's 0025 for him, so that's 12 o'clock. It's 12:25. Hey, yo, appreciate you for tuning in too, Armadillo Cat. You're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That nigga.
Thanks for the.
Thank you so much for being here too, Reese. We ain't forget about you. And Tech Dummy, what about the babies? Bro, I want to know, bro. Them jits, I feel like I'm invested now. I go see Tech, nigga. I'm an uncle.
I'm basically an uncle.
Yeah, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I don't get no updates about my jits.
That's crazy. Paying child support now.
What do you do for a living, Mike?
I thought he left.
No, Mike's still here. He said he had his own job.
I thought you said he was leaving.
Nah. Also, in Europe, you don't need a passport in every country that's part of the EU. Oh, yeah, so he is... No, Turkey is part... Wait. I think Turkey is part of the EU, so he's good.
Yeah, but you still need a passport in general to go to other countries.
Mm-hmm. Not if you're born in the EU.
Yeah, but... Marcus, to go to other countries.
You talk about
other
if he
than
wants
in
to,
the EU.
Yeah. If he wants to go to, you're talking about going to South America.
South America.
Yeah.
Asia. Fucking.
He says I sell knee injections and beauty products. Nigga, you're meeting with women all the time. Nigga, Mike, you're up. Stop.
Yeah, sounds like you got a good gig.
Yeah, bro, Mike, you're up. Stop.
I would say, bro, don't even focus on women right now. You feel me? Like, if one comes, for sure, better. You know. But you need to definitely work on yourself because you've been probably.
Watch yourself, Armadillo. We don't.
What's it?
You talking shit about Turkey? Actually, I know a couple people from Turkey. They're pretty cool. I think he said Turkey is filthy. I need a visa for U.S. and EU. Bro, fuck the U.S. I would go to South America.
No, you can come here for like vacation shit. Don't come here for women. Please do not come here.
That's so rude.
These females are men here, bro, and they will take your pockets and send you back to where you came, bro. They will manipulate and take advantage of you. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Not all of them. There's a lot of good women here too, but the majority of them are just delusional.
I wouldn't say a lot.
I said majority. And I'm standing on the majority.
No. You said there's a lot of good women here. I'm just saying that word a lot.
There's
a lot.
Of good women. Yeah.
There's not a lot.
I won't say majority.
There's a minority of good women.
There's that.
There's a small slim pickings in this bitch.
Sure. There are.
Go to, so we went to Dublin to vacation and I saw American people. American people on vacation don't represent well. Like, and YouTube and all that shit, social media, Americans are not well represented. He said, I knew, but I did not talk to them. He's like, he knew he could have, but he did not want to talk to them. Bro, listen, social media has just made it to where Americans are just fucking have lost their mind.
Yeah, but the Americans that you guys probably see are like the bad representations of Americans. Like, the people the good Americans that you don't see are like the people from the South that are not on social media, that aren't live streaming. Those are like, they're good folk, right? They're good people. They're not sitting here streaming their lives and talking shit about people. So those are the people that, unfortunately, most other countries don't really get to see. So,
I got you, Reese. Give me a second.
What's he want, a camera angle?
No. Nigga wants to see 25 push-ups.
25 push-ups? Bust them hoes out, bro.
Nah, nigga. I was going to let him redeem it and not do it.
Count them off.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6. He's busting them. That's 10. We get this shit.
All day, every day.
Yeah. It's 5 more. That's it. Just like that. It's 25.
There you go.
What more do you need, bro? That's it.
That's it.
Whenever you're feeling like you having a moment and you're thinking about that girl, fucking Mike. Bust out some fucking push-ups.
Hey, yo, that's it, bro. Bust out push-ups.
You thinking about her, you catch yourself in the mall, I don't care where you at. You can be in fucking Walmart.
He said he knew they were Americans because they were obese. That's fair, dude. Armadillo. Okay, he said that he knew the people in Dublin were American because they were obese.
Well, that's why I'm saying people on vacation.
Hey, bro, I'm not there yet. And nigga said, I just saw 2 Minute Plank and wish I would have picked that one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, don't pick that one. I'm good off that right now, nigga.
What, 2 Minute Plank?
Yeah.
You can't do a 2 Minute Plank?
I can. I'm not going to be happy about it.
Yeah, I right now do 1 minute, 1.5 minute.
I can do 1 minute, no problem. I can do.
What I'm saying, in the sauna.
Yeah.
Like, I do my work at my ab routine in the sauna, just because I try to burn the most. I try to isolate my core and burn the most body fat off my core. But yeah, like in the army, bro,
2 3 minute planks.
That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, 2 3 minute planks.
Do a 3 minute plank.
Nigga, fuck you in this plank.
Like, yeah. You have fun.
My infantry drill sergeant would sit down there, bro, for 5-6 minutes at a time, be like, whoever can do this don't have to take their next PT test. And challenge you to a plank off, nigga.
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll do a 2 minute plank for no PT, but.
That nigga reset, I love planks. I'm glad you got that, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love push-ups. Keep them coming.
It's one of the best for overall strengthening your core as far as the static movements.
I think American people do have a problem with weight.
But yeah, getting back to that, that's why I was saying Americans on vacation are not necessarily going to be the best representation of Americans as well, because those people are like often the people that have a very abundant mindset, a very abundant lifestyle. You know, they don't have to deal with things that regular people have to deal with because they have the financial backing from wherever that may come from. And so those people, you know, they're living that type of lifestyle where they eat whatever they want. You know, they may not necessarily be fit, and they may not necessarily be the most have the most morals. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys don't think badly of us because of what you see in your home country as far as like Americans. Those people probably assholes, to be real. Most good American people don't travel to different countries, to be honest with you. So, but there are some people out there that are good. You know, I'll see you guys someday.
Oh God.
I'd probably go to Turkey or.
I would go everywhere again.
You said Dublin?
Yeah, I would go to Ireland.
Where's that at?
Ireland.
Dublin, they have mountains.
Yeah.
They have snowboarding, like skiing and shit like that.
I think so.
I'd probably go there for that.
But I would go there because never mind.
To look at the land.
Yeah, bro, it's so beautiful there.
Oh yeah.
I would love to go to the like. One of the great scenes inside the world is like seeing the cliffs off of Ireland,
right.
Like where they meet the ocean because how far up there. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to take a wingsuit and jump in that shit, and I'm gonna cap.
I don't know about that.
Just racist.
I'm trying. Where are the like those white mountains?
POV me talking to them colored haired girls in school. Oh. And then he posted a video. He said, "Yeah, I know y'all aren't like that. I'm not ignorant racist. I'm just racist." That's all I'm going to look at. JK. Also, never go to Amsterdam. That's like our New York City, shitty and overrated. Niggas was only going to Amsterdam because weed was legal.
I'm curious if he's ever been to New York, but also, yeah. People are going to Amsterdam because drugs are illegal.
But now they're almost legal everywhere, so everybody just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Right.
I mean, they still go there for the prostitution, don't get it
I
wrong.
must say, yeah, and also they have a lot of prostitution there, so.
But now they have prostitution almost everywhere.
Not legal prostitution, but like.
Almost everywhere that's not America, yeah. Pretty much.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it used to be like, oh, we're going to Amsterdam on vacation. You trying to fuck some and smoke some. Now it's like, well, smoking something's pretty much legal in every country now.
Because to be honest, like every time I've heard of anybody going to Amsterdam or like they tell me what they did there, like that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the niggas like, oh, what'd you go over there?
The drugs, the party scene.
I'm going to the Space Cafe and I'm going there to fuck some.
Yeah, and I'm just like wow, guys, like, you're doing all that to go fuck something. Like, I don't know, personally.
I don't think I'm doing that.
I'd go to like Medellin or yeah.
Shut up! Stop blowing up the spot.
Go to DR, like he said, stop blowing up the spot.
Stop blowing up the spot.
Tell them where to go.
Oh God! What'd you say? Go to Thailand?
Taiwan, yeah, bro, Taiwan.
We are signed.
This nigga's stupid, bro.
But dum. Hey, boy.
But like, yeah, I would definitely go to those type of places for the scenery, for the culture.
Bro, like I said, we make it big. Y'all gonna watch us travel a lot. I'm definitely going to Australia. You're tripping. Huh?
Why are you going to Australia?
Because I would like to see a kangaroo. I would like to see kangaroos. I would like to see.
You go to the fucking.
I would like to see kangaroos. I would like to.
See a kangaroo.
I would just like to see the scenery. The scenery there, like I would go during. I would go there during the rain season. Yeah, when the rain season hits and it starts to get green again. Yeah.
My girl's mom stayed there with her parents. They told me that there is nothing there. The Outback is just like.
Yeah, but I'm not going there to stay. I'm not going there to stay. I'm going there to see it. Be like, oh damn, I've seen Australia. Cool. And also, they say they have a lot.
From a financial standpoint, it might be a waste of money. That's all I'm saying.
Probably not.
Because there's no like real amazing. From what I've been told by people that go there, there's no real amazing scenes or no real like amazing experience there.
I'm not going there for long. I just want to go there for like maybe 3 to 4.
See the land.
Yeah. Go on a safari.
Bands.
Go see a safari. Yeah. Australia is just the server where the meteor didn't extinct all the horrible creatures.
Right. It's a land of fucking.
I think it said it's the land that the meteor missed. Also, take a hot take, no troll. If you vape and then you deserve to have your lungs ripped out since you obviously are not using them.
That's facts.
He doesn't count. I think he was saying that because he sees you hitting a dab pin. That nigga wants
I didn't even hit it yet.
Yeah, no, nigga, they definitely saw you hit it.
I didn't hit it. I was with it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is THC though, so like, this isn't like regular fucking.
That nigga said he get high all the time.
And I really just do this for convenience because I don't want to roll up and not smoking in his house, and I'm not, I don't smell like weed. But I only do this because I like to get high.
That's it. Nigga just can't give it. That nigga tried to stop for like a week. That nigga was eating everything and was ready to fight.
I could definitely stop. Yeah.
I'm not saying you couldn't. All I'm saying is when you were stopping, that nigga was amped up and that nigga wanted to eat.
That's the thing. It just makes me not more irritable, but like with like the amount of not adrenaline, but testosterone that I have, and like me working out regularly, it makes me more like fucking.
That nigga said, I'm fine with people smoking weed, otherwise my dad would beat me more. This nigga armadillo cat.
It makes some people reserved.
Yeah, it mellows people out, see?
Because if I did, I'd be like fucking
you
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You not having weed was like me not having sex for like a month, nigga. I was ready. I'm ready to fight.
And that's the thing. There's no way I could be this calm and not have as much sex as I do if I did not smoke this. So yeah, it'd definitely be a problem.
You don't gotta tell me nothing, boy. Wait, last time Mira went to
This is the way.
Yeah. Last time Mira went to go visit her family, got stuck up there for 2 months, nigga. I damn near should have had my pistol taken.
We'll go out perusing.
Nigga, no, because I was ready to fight everybody.
I'm about to go out like I need to bust one off. The hand is.
That was before we had the. This was before we had the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. Like just everyone has a vice to some degree.
Mine is sex.
And that's a good one, I guess. Unless you do it.
That nigga said no sex for a month makes you look at a Pringles can differently. That Pringles can be acting up. Pringles can got you acting up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Oh, man.
That's crazy. That boy got some girth.
What?
There's no way you hitting the wall. You fucking for real, bro.
That nigga said ain't no way.
Come on, bro.
Bro, you're in the wrong industry.
What do you mean?
I say if you hitting the Pringles can walls, you in the wrong industry.
Right, bro. Yeah, you need to be monetizing that. You definitely will get paid if you busting up the Pringles can. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
If you touching all the walls on a Pringles can, my guy, you need to go
Become an accountant immediately.
The Brazzers or
Something.
one of those. I don't even know Brazzers, or like Pornhub. You need to go.
You gotta go see somebody.
Sign with them. You should have your own OnlyFans at that point.
He's just beating the shit out of Pringles can.
Pulling up on all them girls that have them big ass dragon silicone things.
Just dropping that bitch on their shoulder.
Them. Yeah. That's
Hey, bro, that'd be so fucking wild. That nigga just starts his OF account. It's just him busting through Pringles cans, nigga.
Pringles swole.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
Follow me on all social media platforms.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Pringles can buster, nigga.
I'm just thinking about the overall diameter of Pringles. That's like 7 inches.
You going behind that?
Huh?
Would you go behind?
There's no going. There's nothing left. There's nothing left behind that, bro.
Busting Pringles cans, walks into the room while I'm booting.
Oh, what?
This nigga armadillo cat.
He said booty up? No way. He said booty up. Bro, this nigga's...
With his socks on, bro. He got his socks on, so it's fine, bro.
Socks on is yeah.
Yeah, he got his socks on, bro, so he's fine.
That's crazy. Niggas fucking Pringle cans, bro. That's what they think a Fleshlight is. They're like, nigga, that's a Pringle can, bro.
Yeah. Pringles is getting rid of their cans. They're going to bags.
I mean, it's probably
The economy is rough, nigga.
I was wondering when they're gonna. Cause I was like, I wonder how much more money do they save.
This nigga Mike said, I haven't fat for a month. I'm still not turned on by the Pringles can. You gotta put some lotion on it. You gotta put a glove in it, nigga. You'll get there.
A Fifi? You gotta put some cloth around the side. You got some walls to rub, my guy. You're not rubbing than that, bro. That's 7 inches wide. You know what I'm saying? Average guys are not that.
Oh shit, bro.
That's crap, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's probably larger than 7 inches, to be honest, in diameter.
That boy Armadillo Cat said, "You definitely don't know the fleshlight method." Oh man.
The fleshlight method?
He was talking about what you were saying, the Fifi.
Yeah, the Fifi. Yeah. I heard about that on a video for prison. Like, I'm like, niggas really out here with gloves and towels, like making and Vaseline. I'm like, y'all niggas are.
Bro explained how to make a. They talking about you. They said, "Bro, just explain how to make a fake pussy out of a Pringles can."
I really did, right? Like that's you get a glove, or no? First you get a rag. Put the rag in there, make a hole. You get the glove. You put the glove over it. Stuff that bitch in there, and then you get a rubber band. Wrap the glove around the lid, bro. You good to go. That's it right there. Move that hole up.
Throw some Vaseline. Throw some Vaseline in that bitch.
Bro, I did not believe my friend when he told me niggas in jail were doing that shit.
That nigga said, "Look it up." That nigga Armadillo Cat
showed me a YouTube video. Niggas are in jail like with gloves and they like literally they get a cloth and they wet it, they dampen it, and they like they get it warm or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they fucking put the glove in it and then put the vest. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like they got time, so I can understand. Niggas gonna come up with
Hey, yo, fucking Armadillo Cat said, "Look it up, gang."
It's crazy as fuck, bro.
Hey, pull up the video, Jamie. Show me how to make a Fifi.
I need to see this shit.
Oh man, pull up the video of the gorilla making a Fifi.
That shit. Them niggas are
crafty, nigga.
Yeah.
When all you got to look at is man ass and calf muscles, nigga, you gonna come up with something.
Yeah, bro. I could be in jail, bro.
You could be in jail.
Bro,
Making fake pussies is still better than switching teams in jail. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by better, but like as far as like you not being gay, yes.
No, he means better. Like he's like, boy, it's better than fucking man ass in prison. For me personally, it's
gay. I don't know. I'm not gay, so
he
personally,
said,
I would. Yeah, there's.
I'm feet up.
I don't even know if I go that far. I just jerk off regularly. Like I'm honestly, I can't understand why you would go through all this trouble.
Because you've been in there. Because you're in there 4 or 5 years, nigga. Boy, your hand only does so much.
Oh yeah, if you're in there for like.
You got a bid, nigga.
I'm getting conjugal visits. Fuck that shit. They pulling.
They stopped all those.
They put nah.
There's like there's only 6. There's only 6 prisons that allow that anymore.
They could be beating cheeks in prison, bro.
On Ye Gang.
Let Boosie tell it. That nigga said he had ass all.
Yeah, but
every week.
Yeah, they part of the reason why that shit got changed because
them
niggas
said they was getting ass regularly delivered. I'm like, damn.
Should I call it sick tomorrow since I can't move? You should definitely maybe do that if you think you can get away with it.
What?
He asked should he call in sick because he hurt himself. I would actually definitely call in sick. Yeah, we're swimming. Armadillo Cat. Remember swimming?
He hurt himself how?
His muscles are sore. The nigga that was doing the free water swimming. Armadillo Cat.
Your muscles are sore. That's gonna stop you from getting a check.
He might have sick days. He lives inside the Netherlands. They have a lot more sick in holiday vacation.
Go work. Stretch and drink some water, dude. What?
Eat a banana, nigga.
You know they're making a new word. It's called niggle. Niggel.
What's that?
It's a word that they've made, and it has to do with the definition of it is like it's like an intense.
I should do streams more often. I mean, I stream with my wife every now and then. I've just been busy with work. I'm trying to get back to where I was doing it. I was almost every day. We were live. We were doing things, but it's been rough, nigga. My new apartment complex is killing me.
Killing me with the time.
Bro, literally, I go in at fucking 7, 8 o'clock I'll go in at like 6 in the morning, nigga. I won't get home till like 6 o'clock that night. I just got called this morning to go take care of shit. We have unlimited sick days. If you're sick, you're sick. Oh, damn, that's fire. Bro, that nigga took over the internet with that song, and it's really not even that good. I mean,
party on 6th Street. That
shit. It's a kicker, but that bitch is not. They blew that bitch up at just the right time. I mean, disabled people work in like whatever disabled people work all the time. Yeah, so there you go. What are you doing, nigga? You just searching the internet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at the definition of a niggle.
This nigga. I'm gonna get fucking banned. What the fuck is a niggle?
To cause slight persistence or annoyance or anxiety. So it's like something that bothers you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something that's I'm trying to think like a synonym for it. Something that's like it's like irritating you, like, you know, something that's giving you like kind of like a brain fart or something like that, something that's throwing you off. I don't personally suggest people using that word loosely, especially if you're of a lighter complexion, because it could definitely lead to violence if used around a certain darker complexion.
Nigga, don't say it in front of niggas. You get your ass drug out.
Well, no, not niggas don't say it in front. White people, I do not suggest you saying that word loosely around black people, and not just any black people, ignorant black people.
Niggas.
Okay, well, that's by definition, yes.
Yeah.
But we're not trying to.
Also, if Ice Spice had testicles, she would be less mid. This nigga right here. Ice Spice is not all that. I don't understand what niggas' obsession with that bitch
she
is.
She didn't have like a fat ass, honestly. She really. If we're talking about changing the whole thing up, she didn't have a fat ass, she wouldn't be where she's at today. Niggas just like a fat ass and put
Is her ass that fat? I don't pay her that much attention.
She has a nice ass. I'm not even a hoe. Like, I don't like her music. I don't like how she talks. She has a fat ass. Like,
you would crash.
I don't like her hair. She look like Chucky from fucking.
You would crash?
Like from the back, yeah. Bro, she be bent over every.
She got the case.
Every time I see her, she bent over shaking her ass. She got the nice ass.
She got the case.
Boy. Oh God, I'll jam her stupid ass up. Like, I gotta do something about the hair. I'm not trying to jam up Chucky. You know what I'm saying?
She turn around, look at you, and be like, "Jam that ass up, Tommy."
Yep. Wow. Yeah, we gotta cut that out. I was having a whole like thing in my head about jamming her ass up too, and then you said that, cut it. Pulled the needle off the record. No more. That's crazy. That shit probably got recoil too.
Racism is not a common thing in Turkey. I don't understand why people use the N-word.
Well, I will enlighten you. Black people use it as a term of endearment.
No, that nigga's lying.
Amongst their own community.
That nigga's a lie.
White people used to use it in a derogatory manner against black people, and then black people enveloped it and used that to kind of like cope with what happened with slavery. But weird turn of events, we just started using the word in our own community just as like hello brother, hello nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
Whoa, that hard ER. You ever said that to me, nigga? I'm hitting you in your chest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it evolved into.
That nigga said hello, nigger.
That's how the word evolved. Like, we had to change. We had to change the ER to the A to make it endearing, to make it comfortable. Like, they literally just changed.
We had to come up with a whole new word, nigga. That's what it was.
It's not even a whole new word.
It's a whole new word. Bro, you have Mike crying
They
right now.
changed the suffix and the ending of it, bro.
Armadillo Cat said, if I make chicken and it's seasoned well and it's too spicy and you can't tolerate it, I deserve to be able to say nigga.
Oh, if he makes chicken.
Yeah, he said if he makes
spicy.
Not that's just too spicy, but it's flavorful. Like you're like, damn, this shit snapped, and then it's too hot. Yeah. Max said you might get a one-word pass. No cap. That bitch is smacking.
Personally, I don't really care.
Yeah, bro.
I do have a lot of other blacker friends that don't share the same mindset.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mind if you like.
So I don't suggest you just saying that word regularly. But if you're around some black people that you're comfortable around and they're friends with you and you're really cool with them, don't just say it, but like, you know, test the water. Like,
hey,
my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You giving people advice to get their stupid ass drugged the fuck out. Listen,
no,
you say that shit. You say that shit to me.
What's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like if you say it like Jackie Chan off of Jackie Chan off of Rush Hour.
Shut the fuck up.
He's like, what's up, man? Like he was trying to be cool with the dude. He's like, what did you say to me? It could go crazy. It could go crazy. It could go left real quick. So I would just say like, hey yo, is it cool if I say that? You know what I'm saying? If they say no, don't say that.
Just respect that.
If they say yeah, don't give a fuck. If they say anything other than yeah, bro, we don't give a fuck. If they say anything other than that, the way I just said it, yeah, we don't give a fuck, then don't say it. But if they just really don't give a fuck, you still gotta test
it's hard enough. You
still gotta try it out because you know what I'm saying? But don't just be like nigga, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah.
Is it true that Mexicans have the N-word pass? Niggas really don't care when niggas say nigga. If I'm rocking with you, I don't care that you say nigga until you use nigga.
He said Hispanics.
Yeah, he said Mexicans specific.
Well, Hispanic. He probably meant Hispanic.
No, he meant Mexicans because they know the difference. But my entire thing here is
Puerto Ricans.
My entire thing here is
Puerto Ricans
honestly, most niggas from what I've seen, most niggas don't care if you say nigga as long as you as long as you're like, if you've been rocking with these niggas, like as long as you know somebody, they all gonna look to your friend and be like, and if your friend don't say nothing, we ain't gonna say nothing until you use it in a bad turn towards me. That's
bad advice. Hold on. Some of that's bad advice. Don't say that word in a room full of people that you
don't know. That's what I said.
If you don't know everyone in that room personally and they don't know your name, do not use that word, because I've been in rooms where I'm okay with my homeboy saying it. He's white. He says it. Now this other nigga that is friends with my friend is on my homeboy because he's white, and he said it, and now he's like causing a whole. I'm like, why are you getting on my friend for saying that? We're all in here saying that word. He's my friend, and he just said, "Hey nigga, we finna go get something to eat." Like, and now you about to jump on. I'm like, nah, I gotta beat his ass. You see what I'm saying? So like, if you don't know everybody in there, nigga, do not say that.
Nah, shit. Nigga, because a nigga get his ass drug out by my homeboy. If I'm saying my homeboy got it, nigga, don't even press me because my face gave it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I done been in a couple fights over a nigga trying to play me for my light skin. Like niggas think just because you're light skinned, you don't know what it is.
I'm talking about white. If anybody ever tried to do that to me, cause what? I'll beat your ass. You fucked up.
Nigga, I called him this.
I'm from the same place you came from, nigga, same struggle and everything.
Nigga, my struggle was a little harder to be honest with you, because I grew up in the 90s as a light skinned nigga. There wasn't a lot of us, nigga, and I was out here.
I literally got beat up because I was light skinned.
Nigga, yes, nigga. So try me for this word if you want to, nigga.
I would argue I'm more
nigga.
I'm really not. Because my mom's white. Like,
yeah, I'm willing to show. My mom is such a nigga. She got to say nigga in front of niggas. Like, my mom was out here scamming and didn't have to, nigga. What you mean? You met my sister, nigga. That's a thoroughbred, nigga.
If you meet a white girl that's saying it, she's fucking black dudes. So, just know that. If you meet a white girl and she says some shit like that, she's for the BBC.
If you on your first date with her, she look at your waiter and say, nigga, I didn't order this shit. Go ahead and get up from the table. Pay the bill. Go ahead and get up from the table. She is definitely on some time you're not on.
She's probably from the streets.
Oh, man. All right, so wait. So Mike said, is it true? So we didn't even touch on that. No, Mexicans don't really have the N-word pass. I would say no.
If you mean like Hispanics, it really depends. I would say they have more of a pass typically than white people, if that's what you're asking. But typically, I would say the way black people see it is most Hispanics are somewhat on par with the hardship that
this nigga said if a white girl said it, she definitely got black sperm in her.
Somewhere. One of the holes.
What? She's taking a load somewhere. Yeah. Hey, yo, Reese, how about just don't say it? Reese said just don't say it.
You know, that's what I would think.
Yeah, that's it.
Niggas ain't that smart. So.
Bro, Armadillo Cat said it's ingrained in my vocabulary. It's too late. Yeah, bro, listen, I'm not going to...
You can say it within the confines of your own sanctity and your own safety. But if I'm telling you, you step on that threshold out that door, you better be mindful of who you... Because, like,
some black people will shoot you for that. So like it'll. I'm not saying they'll just shoot you because you said it. It'll escalate and then they'll shoot your ass. Like so.
I think it all
for
comes
your own
out
protection.
Yeah,
I wouldn't just say it out there.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you. If you know whether or not you can say that word, like you know if you can say that word or not, like you 100% know.
Right.
Because like if you're asking that question, then nah, you probably shouldn't say
like
it.
When
If
you're a kid and you around adults and you say a bad word and everybody look at you, if you feel like you about to get that feeling, you probably shouldn't say that word.
Yeah, on God. Like we've been making a lot of jokes in here, but I'm gonna be honest with you because I just recently had to cut somebody off because one of his friends called me a nigga. Like I don't even mind being called a nigga sometimes, but the moment you call me a nigga in like a disrespect and you mean the disrespect, the intention behind it, nigga, will change my entire attitude. Because now I feel like I gotta make that a true prophecy.
If I don't know you and you call me if you hit me with an ER or you use even the A in a derogatory meaning, I'm the type of person where I'm about to beat your ass.
Yeah, like I got to.
But that's on principle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that for a racism issue. Like you're probably racist, right?
Yeah, I don't mind you being racist as long as you don't call me out my motherfucking name.
In America, you have the right to say whatever you want to say. But as soon as you direct all that negativity and energy towards me,
in Florida, I have the right to stand my ground.
You engaged me now, confrontationally. I don't know why you would want to do that. I'm a nice person, really. But if you do that, you've effectively said, ready, fight, and now I'm about to beat your ass. So, yeah. And there's definitely, and I'm really composed about it. There's a lot of black people that are not.
Yeah.
So as soon as you say nit, bah, you're already hit, bro. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So
there's some motherfuckers out there that want to prove this prophecy. You call it, bro. I know some niggas that really don't.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's stupid.
I think it's kind of dumb. But I actually have some friends who like are so ingrained with that, and they're actually really upstanding, proper members of society. They pay taxes. They got a nice 9-to-5 job. They got a wife. They got a kids. But the moment you come out your mouth to call him a nigga, he feels like he has worked his whole life to make sure niggas couldn't call him a nigga.
Yeah.
So the moment you disrespect him that way, bro, it's over. There's no more talking. That nigga is willing to risk it all to prove to you that he is now exactly what the fuck you just said. Homie is definitely better, Mike. That is the best way to go about it. Yeah, you call me homie, bro. It's straight.
Yeah. Or fam, bro.
Reese wants to know what the word means to us too. Nigga.
What do you mean? Like,
yeah,
nigga in A?
Yeah.
I don't. What do you mean? Like I said, it's a term of endearment that people use now. Like brother, like just like homie, but it's just like
non-immigrants growing, gathering, and achieving
for black people. Like niggas had to deal with slavery, so we can get a word, right? I don't agree with it either, but like it definitely creates more conflict than progress, but I don't know.
Bro, Armadillo Cat is trolling again.
I bet he is.
That nigga said it rolls off the tongue.
To me, it doesn't really.
He said, "I'm not even really racist. This is just for the humor part of it."
I mean, it means how you use it, right? So if you are using it in a derogatory fashion towards somebody, and they're using hard R's.
Hard R's, bro, are just I ain't never looked at a nigga and been like, bro, you're
I have been. I've had a white person call me a nigger.
Yeah, I've had them use it at me. Yeah.
And I had to
mop his ass up.
I had to walk away because I was about to kill this old white dude. Like, I was literally about to kill him because I was taught to never let anybody call that by a black woman. I was taught that by a black woman to never let anybody call me that.
Exactly.
So if a white person would have just come up to me and say, "Hey, yo, what's up, nigga?" and I'm like, at first, and if I don't know them, I'm gonna be like, what's up? And I'm not the type of person to be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Like, there's a lot of black people that will do that. But me personally,
nigga, I got a couple.
Unless you come at me like the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? Like that really dictates how I'm perceived. Like if you're coming at me like, yo, what's up?
But I do have friends that ain't gonna want to hear none of that. They don't want to hear that you was on some friendly shit.
And I would say most black people are that way. They are not trying to hear nothing else after what you just said. All you said to them was, yo, slavery was good. Like it's on par with that.
Like, yeah.
We needed slavery. You have just effectively said that you voted for the South.
Yeah,
so,
and niggas is not going for none of it, but it's not me being. It's not
a
us.
touchy topic. Can we even say that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much because we're niggas.
No. Like the ER. I just thought about that.
Yeah, we're niggas.
We can get.
We can. They'll probably send me a warning, a cease and desist, maybe, but that's the worst that happens
Bro,
here.
we use that bit. Like, I just realized.
Yeah, nigga, you use that bitch improper.
We use the word a lot. But, no, I do know a lot of black people. That
Also, rip his grandma. He said, but it's a shame. You thought that said nigga.
It does, bro. There's no way that says what it actually says, bro. There's no way you can interpret it as what it actually says.
How do you not hear Leroy Jenkins? What did you say?
Because you're closer to it.
What did you hear?
It says something niggers. It's been a crazier time because we're talking about this shit right now. When we first heard it, bro, I'm telling
Daisy said, who just called us niggas, bro? Daisy was ready to go. Go back and watch that episode.
That's a prime example of how black people react to that. And it's justified, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you come up and call...
I think she said, did they just say, look at those niggas?
Yeah.
Look at those
if
niggas.
You come up to, just like if you come up to a Hispanic person and you use a derogatory word towards them, or even a white person, if you come up to them and use a derogatory word towards them, you know, they're going to feel some type of way. But just black people with that word, they're already, you know, it just doesn't mix well. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that nigga Mike said my laugh slaps harder than his father's belt.
His laugh?
My laugh.
Your laugh slaps harder than his father's belt.
I have a very distinct laugh. I'll admit it.
You still getting beat by his dad? You really gotta be fucking up. Okay, I can hear it now. I listened to it very closely. It's so.
Hey, Max said just remove it, bro, because it's a touchy subject.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, it could definitely be misinterpreted, and that's the last thing we want. That'd be crazy. Like, yo, they got a siren that says,
"Ooh, look at them niggas."
That's crazy.
Oh my fucking god!
That'd be a crazy ass siren to have.
Bro. That's wild.
It would definitely go viral.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be on World Star Hip Hop immediately.
Yeah, I don't suggest doing that. By the way, if you're the clout chasing, don't do that. That could end up badly.
Very badly. Oh man, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw it on IG. They were talking about niggle, so I was like, oh god. We're evolving, slowly but surely.
One step at a time.
I mean, 100 years from now, they probably won't even be using that word anymore.
Bro, so do you think it's a red flag if somebody doesn't let you go through their phone on like if you've been dating for like 2 months?
Okay, so you said, do I think it's a red flag?
Like, say you were dating a girl for only 2 months and she won't let you go through her phone.
Why do I need to go through her phone?
I'm just saying, like, because that was somebody one of the guys said that.
Okay, well I'll tell you what I think then. If I feel like after 2 months that I need to go through her phone, then there's something wrong with this picture. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm feeling some type of way to where I feel like she's lying or being deceitful, especially after 2 months.
First off, Armadillo Cat said he has to go. He's going to sleep. Hey, yo, take it easy, Armadillo Cat. Hope to see you next weekend.
Yes, sir.
He said he loved y'all. He's like, but love to y'all, gang. No homo. I feel like privacy still. If you trust each other, you shouldn't need to look through her phone. Absolutely. But it was just...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you would need, especially after 2 months, why you need to. If there's some type of indication that she's doing something, like, deceitful or unloyal.
Nigga, Mike, that's not why she left.
Huh?
Mike said, I never let my girl go through my phone in 7 years. That's why she left. Nigga, no. She left because she wanted
She probably went through your phone.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, girls, women are gonna go through your phone, bro. That's just, like, my girl goes through my phone. I know she does. And it's really, I don't care because it's for her peace of mind, I guess, to deal with whatever issues that she has or
whatever she thinks is going on based on her perspective, right? So I'm cool giving her that, because I know that I'm not out here doing nothing like that. So, but I mean, after 2 months, you have to go through her phone. There's probably some other red flags or some other indicators that she's doing something deceitful or disloyal. So I would say if you have to do that, or if you're at that step already after 2 months, you I don't know. Maybe you should have been more. Maybe you should have been more like. Maybe you should have filtered or what's it called? Vetted her more, because I don't see why you have to go through somebody's phone after 2 months of dating. That just, to me, that says like you have trust issues, and you have a lot of baggage that you haven't dealt with, maybe from a previous relationship. But yeah, and then if you're in a relationship where you're going through your girl's phone and you don't trust her, say it's like 5, 6, 7 years down the line, and you're trying to, you're not sure if you think she's cheating, and you going through her phone, bro. That right there just should let you know. Like, if you have to get to that right there should let you know, like, maybe I should not be with this person.
Really?
Yeah.
So what if you've been with her and then she starts acting funny with her phone?
She starts acting funny with her phone?
Yeah. Like, you've been with her, she never take her phone everywhere.
That's what I said, after 2 months. Like, if you've been with her only for 2 months and you already feel like you have to go through her phone.
Just did that? That's what you're saying?
That shit is crazy already. Yeah. But what I'm saying is there should also have been other indicators or red flags that came along with you. You probably didn't vet her properly within that 2 months. You probably moved too fast.
Couldn't have.
Right, you probably moved too fast, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, because you probably didn't get to know her well enough, or maybe you're just not able to pick up on what the red flags are at that point, so. But if you gotta go through her phone after 2 months, but that shit is shocking.
It's not a healthy indicator for a long-lasting relationship. Somebody inside our Discord asked that question, so I wanted to bring that up.
No, that was a good question, though. But yeah, just, I don't know. I don't agree with the whole going through the phone thing.
Only thing you don't get going through my phone, if we're talking, I told Mira this when we first got together, and it's proven true both times. You go through my phone, it means that you was looking for something. If you was looking for something, you probably going to find exactly what you was looking for, so all you did was hurt your own feelings. All you did was hurt your own feelings.
Well, the way I see it is, like, I just being personal about it, just, I know my girl goes through my phone. I don't really care. I mean, it's something that she has a problem with, or she's dealing with from a, I don't know, insecure standpoint.
I don't go through Mira's phone ever.
Don't care. I mean, I go through my girl's phone sometimes, but
don't.
I mean, it's just because of other things. But like I said, like, I'll let my girl go through my phone for like peace of mind, like, so that way she knows, like.
I don't go through Mira's phone because I just couldn't care.
I know how, because women will perceive one thing, totally misconstrue it, create a whole scenario that never happened in their mind, and now they're like, oh well, he's doing this, he's doing
I'm not saying you're wrong. I think
I get that. So for me to just negate all that, to clear all that up, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think it's a generational thing. I think it's people not being able to, like, so
trust.
That's what he said.
It's a lack of morality that people have nowadays.
I think I don't know if it's that, because it's not that I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
Lack of morals in society in general, people just have less trust for other people. It may not be like that on the surface level, but deep down, that's kind of what it boils down to me. So there's other shit that.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, I'm just saying, like, I personally just don't get it, because, like, when I tell you, I really. That's what I'm saying. Like, if something were to happen and Mira cheated on me, I don't think that I would be upset. Because, like, in my mind, I realize that it's all, like, that's always a possibility. So I'm just like, if it's happening, then eventually it'll come to the light.
Right.
And then all I got to do is just move past it. Like, that's really it.
That's the way I see it, bro. But a lot of guys
don't look at it that way.
A lot of younger guys can't because of their own ego and their naivety. But my uncle, not really my biological uncle, but one of my uncles from Louisiana, he hit me with that, bro. And I had just turned like 26, and he
Hit you with that old school game.
He put me on some game, bro. He was talking to me. He was saying, he's like, look, I got a wife in there. I never for a day think that she could never cheat on me.
Never.
Because under the right circumstances,
somebody else get it.
Anything could happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So how he looks at it is from a level of understanding, a level of personal understanding. That where he is, there's guys out there that have way more money, way more status, way more success, all the other things.
Hey, thank you so much for the cheer. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris.
Fucking dodgeball.
I love it.
But yeah, he was just telling me like
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. We appreciate you.
The way he moves, he never for a day just thinks that that could never happen to him, because that level, that mindset, and that ego could very well
be your downfall.
Right, and allow that very well thing that happen. But getting back to it, because of that, when that does happen, he's
prepared.
It's gonna affect you, and it's gonna hurt you so much more, because you're like, nah, she could never do that to me. I'm the best. I'm this. It's gonna hurt your ego and everything and your pride a lot more. So it's gonna have more of an impact. But that's just, it really is a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying?
I personally just look at it like, hell, like he said, under the right circumstance, the trick.
Anybody's gonna fold under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
Anybody's gonna fold.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Adam and Eve folded.
Eve folded.
Well, Adam folded right behind it. Listen, there's
Eve
no.
folded first.
I'm not saying
I folded. Yeah,
I'm not saying I
folded first.
Hey yo, but he's the sucker in that situation. Because listen, bro, I tell people this all the time. We cannot blame Eve, because listen, you put a real nigga in that garden. Listen, I'm talking to God every day. Let Mira. I love the fuck out of Mira. Let Mira have come over and told me, hey yo, the snake said eat the fruit. I'd have hit her ass with a rock.
You heard the whole synopsis of how people are trying to say that the snake is Adam's penis?
Yeah, bro.
I was like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that crazy ass.
Bro, listen, I was just thinking to myself, all I thought to myself, I was like, yo, bro, y'all are tripping. Listen, I'd have hit my bitch with a rock. She'd have been like, hey, yo, the nigga in the sky is lying to us. I'd have been like, you mean the nigga that's been here since day one?
Yeah.
You just got here.
He created all this shit.
Yeah, like, I was here, I watched it happen. That nigga said, let there be birds. The bitches came out the ground. What are you talking about?
But
he'd have came back, he'd have been like, what happened to the bitch? She was fucking up, Lord.
She fell off the mountain, bro. You got a cliff right here. You know that, right?
She didn't know what it was. So go ahead and put me to sleep. Grab another one, because that one wasn't working out.
I need another one. I need a darker skin.
Fat ass.
Fat on her, boy. Titties.
Make this one talk less too.
But yeah, bro, just fucking the fucking understanding, bro, that like anybody.
But you have to find the middle. Yeah, but you have to find the middle ground with that too. Because here's the thing: some guys will take that and be like, "Oh, she's definitely gonna cheat on me." Like you have to be able to. Yeah, you have to find that middle ground where you're like, it could possibly happen, but you have to carry yourself every day as if it's not happening. Until the day that it does happen.
I did say that wrong, by the way. It wasn't understanding. It was acceptance.
Yeah.
That's the word. I said understanding. Mm-hmm. Acceptance. Accepting the fact that
it's a possibility.
It's always a possibility. Anybody will fold under the right circumstances.
Anybody.
The best course of action you can take is do everything that you can to ensure that you're being a good man.
And minimize those circumstances.
Of course. Risk mitigation. That's it at the end of the day. That's all you really can do. And if she does it, oh well. She wasn't for you.
I'm not saying that, finding a woman outside the country whose entire family depending on your income in America is the way to minimize them circumstances. No, I'm just saying, if she knows the whole family's riding on her back, it lessens the chances she'll lay on her back for somebody else.
That's real. Yeah. Because if you provide it, if you're doing everything you doing, bro, as a man, there's still a chance she could cheat on you, bro. For real. But if you're doing all that and she does, she
fucked up.
She a hoe, bro. That's it. There's hoes out here, bro. You gotta vet. You gotta flag them out.
Sometimes, like in Mike's circumstance earlier, like I don't think we touched on it, bro. Like sometimes shit not working out is the best gift that you can get from the universe, God, whatever it is you believe in.
Right.
Sometimes the best gift you can be given is shit not going the way you thought it should go. Because the next, because the next shit to come up, you could have had her in that spot for all eternity and literally missed a bitch who was literally everything that she wasn't bringing to the table because you had somebody else. I tell people all the time, your life is like, y'all remember the old cell phone commercial for like AT&T where it was like you had your, no, it's Verizon. Your circle, you had 5 people you could text or talk every day with, but in order to put somebody else in that circle, you had to remove somebody. If you have somebody playing this role, then there's no open space for the person who's really meant to be there to move into it.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But also, you can look at it as that person that was with you for that time was preparing you for that person that right person that you were supposed to be with all along, right? So that whole time you were being a dutiful husband and doing everything that you were supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all preparing you.
I'll get to it as soon as he gets done, Mike.
That's all preparing you for the woman that's really ready to come in your life and be there for you. So,
bro, it's amazing that you said that because his next question is said, I plan on getting married, buying a house, getting a car, and she dumped me. And now you're telling me that everybody can cheat on you? Fuck, how to trust anybody?
I'm not saying
wait. No,
I'm not saying anybody.
But what you just said, but what you just said automatically plays into that because listen to what you said. You did all those things mentally to prepare yourself for the next woman in your life who's going to be ready to accept all those things. She left because she wasn't ready to have all that.
Yeah. Or whatever her bullshit is.
Yeah. But no matter what it was, it's literally she wasn't ready for all that. Because had she been ready and been on the same wavelength as you, she would have known that that's the path that y'all were going down, and she would have stayed. Whatever the case may be, she saw the road sign, seen a way out, and took the way out. Nigga, so keep driving down the road, and you're eventually going to meet somebody who's traveling down the same path you are.
Because your destination never changes, right? It's just your path.
And your partner, your passenger changes.
Your journey and how you get there. That may steer a course in a new direction, right? But yeah, like your passenger, your partner, who you choose to take that journey with, is still gonna allow you to reach that same destination.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, thank you so much for the follow, Chris. That's another follow. That's 4 follows tonight alone. Hey, yo, that's fucking savage. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. And I mean, I don't know, bro. I try to look at most things from a rational standpoint. Like, I don't really try to get too emotionally involved in anything. I'm very
reserved,
emotionally intelligent. And I understand a lot of men aren't, but that is definitely a major component.
I would say a lot of people just aren't nowadays.
I'm just saying a lot of men in general are not.
Yeah.
Women are.
I mean, even they aren't because they're not listening to their innate natures anymore. So like a lot of them have lost that intuitiveness. Like they don't understand.
Female intuition.
Yeah. Well, the men too. A lot of men not being in tune with their masculinity. Like you lose a lot of what comes to you naturally. And once you don't, bro, it's like anything else in the body. If you don't use it, you lose it. Like your ability to be logical and think about like a plan of action and stuff like that. Look at the guys who don't spend their time around men. Like they start thinking like women.
Right.
And then now you've lost what you really have a natural inclination to doing. And then you're wondering why shit's not working out for you. Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, and I don't think that it's that you can't trust anybody, Mike. It's just you have to understand that going into something, you could trust somebody, you could fuck with somebody, you could rock with somebody heavy. The moment they show you their true colors, don't try to paint a picture over it and try to say, oh, you know, and try to force something that's not supposed to be there. It's like trying to put a square thing inside a circle hole. It's not going to work, bro. You got to let that shit go.
But and it's not just necessarily like, oh, everyone is going to do this. It's just like realizing and accepting and understanding that it could happen to the best of us. It happens to, I don't know if you know who Tom Brady is, right? That guy's super successful guy, got all this money, all this success.
It happened to Michael Jordan. You know who he is.
He's got looks. He's got it all, right? Wife cheats on him with a yoga.
With a Brazilian yoga teacher that don't own nothing.
Right. You know, so it's unfortunate and it happens. But like I said, all that is just going to be in preparation for
the man. Our boy Mike said, I have my own car. She always envied me for that. My first plan was to buy her a brand new Mercedes, and I am ready to do this
for her, and I'm afraid, but now I'm afraid that I'll never love somebody again. Hey, I don't know what emote this is, Chris, but that shit's popping. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Brenda Song just moving her neck back and forth, like rocking that bitch back and forth. It's pretty fucking funny. But bro, you're worried, bro. So you're suffering from what my little cousin was suffering from. And it was like, he ran into a situation, not going to go too deep into it. Some shit happened, you know, whatever, what have you. And he was so worried that he would never be able to love somebody or be loved by somebody. Bro, fuck that. This person, whether it was for 7 years or whatever, this person was able to find something about you attractive and long enough to stick around. There's somebody else out there. There's 7 billion people in the world. Do not get hung up on one fucking person. It's really not. It's really not what it's meant to be. Like
it's not worth it, bro.
And what I mean by that is that it's not that you can't find one person that's right for you. It's just that don't try to force it with somebody who's already told you it's not right for them.
And don't try to force it with somebody that's not right for you in general, bro. And I would say, like, you sound like you have a lot of things going for you. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Guy, you gotta understand where you stand in your own reality, in your environment, right? Because you sound like somebody who has your shit together. Most guys don't have their stuff together, so they can't really command certain things like wifely characteristics from women. You sound like you have that ability to grant that leverage. So I would definitely use that, but you still got to work on yourself, bro. And
I'm gonna say it again, Jim.
Bro, once you do that, women are just gonna, the right woman is gonna make her way to you. You feel me? Like, instead of just going out and going on social media apps and vetting a bunch of bad candidates, which you're gonna have to do now. It sucks to say that, but that's gonna all prepare you for that woman that's ready to come into your life and make a difference, bro. Like and that's what it's all about. And then once you get that, like I said,
but don't prioritize yourself. Don't make that your I said don't make that your priority. Don't prioritize it, bro.
Don't prioritize women in general.
Prioritize what you got going on in life.
Prioritize you.
Yeah, bro. And I'm telling you, like, I know me and Mac have been at odds about this, but at the end of the day, we both are saying the same thing, bro. Go to the gym. Like,
go to the gym. That's definitely you need all men, regardless, unless you're like some type of physically handicapped, and you know what I'm saying? You have some.
Even then, bro, there are guys that are still doing that.
I'm trying to make it the exception, right?
Yeah.
But
he's trying to take away excuses. That's what he's doing.
You should be in the gym. Period.
My fitness, and if you're slightly overweight, and not saying that you are, Mike, but if there's anybody watching this who's slightly overweight, MyFitnessPal is a great app. It's free. You don't get all the features, but it's a great way to track your calorie intake and what you're burning a day. It's not hard to use. You sign up with an email address. Just reject all the fucking privacy things other than the one that you have to accept. So they won't sell your information to anybody. It's really good.
Yeah, but that's all about the personal development. Like, just you.
But just having
working on yourself internally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's gonna.
It's not even that you have to.
That's gonna be mandatory.
It's not even that you have to have major body transformations at the gym. Just come up with a routine, stick to it, develop the habit of discipline, develop the habit of consistency, self-motivation. Like, and then that's what I was saying earlier when I said, you want to build confidence? Show yourself that you're disciplined enough to do something even on days you don't want to do it. When nobody's watching and nobody's here, we're not here, nobody's watching you do it. Get your ass up, say, okay, I'm gonna go do this jog, I'm gonna go lift these weights. You're gonna do it. Because when you're doing it and nobody's watching, that's when your mind starts to develop the habit that your will is unbreakable. And once your will is unbreakable, bro, your confidence is gonna follow right behind it. Because you're the hardest motherfucker to ever do this.
Yeah. And that's gonna develop more positive characteristics, and it's gonna promote other positive mindsets and lead you to do.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know, just being a better you overall in general. So like that, but it does. You definitely need to be in the gym. I don't care who you are.
And I'm not saying you got to do 30-minute sessions. You don't have to do 45-minute sessions. You can literally just be like, I have 10 minutes in the day to allow for this. Take those 10 minutes and do one machine a day.
If you're a male, I would say 3 to 5 times a week. You should definitely be working on, you know, being able to protect your woman, that woman that you want. That woman that you envision,
or all the things, not even just the woman, everything in your life. You should literally have that mindset where you're like, if somebody wants to come take something from
you,
me,
a reason why you're working out. You know what I'm saying? And it should definitely be for the overall idea of a man
better life for yourself.
Providing protection for for his family, for his kids,
for your life,
women.
just protecting your own life.
Yeah.
Because that encompasses everything. If it's your life, that encompasses your woman, your children, your belongings. In the back of your mind, it should really be like, I'm doing this to make sure that if somebody tried to come and take this from me, either A, they're gonna lose, or B, they're gonna have to fight for their life. Like, motherfucker, like they're not getting this one easy.
Yeah, I mean, I say.
Mike did say, "Thank you for all your advice. You made my day better. Don't forget that you now have a brother in Turkey." Hey yo, shout out to that boy Mike. Hey yo, you got a brother. You got brothers over here, boy. That's what we do.
You say the N word, huh?
Not back to that shit, but
I would say, guys, 3 to 5 times a week.
If you ain't got time for that, start with one day a week.
I would say 3 times a week at least. At least 3 times a week.
Listen,
women, you guys need to improve too. Like, it's not just like podcast.
Yeah, right now we ain't got.
We're not even about to get on women because that's a whole nother fucking day. But we're talking about our homie Mike right now. But yeah, women, you definitely do.
Yeah, bro. It seems like I think he was going down the rabbit hole of blaming himself. Like, listen, bro. There's nothing you can stop somebody if they feel like they don't belong. Listen, I got people in my family.
That's where everybody's at.
Bro,
when that happens, everybody's like, yo, what did I do wrong? Especially with what he sounds like, he doesn't have closure. I can only imagine. Like, after 7 years, a girl just leaving me without having a real reason, like, why you're about to just end this. And they don't need one, bro.
You don't
they
need.
Usually don't have one. Bro.
You don't need. And here's the thing: you got to accept that there's going to be certain things in life you're not going to get closure for. That's just not going to happen.
That's that.
Like, you could get in a fight with your best friend today. He could be the perfect health. He could die tomorrow. And you said some shit to him that you really did not mean.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to take that shit back.
Live with that.
Yeah, you're going to have to take that on the chin. That's just one of those things. Like, if you ever get it, cool, I got it. But if you're never going to receive it, you need to act as if you're never going to receive it. And then, like I said, if you keep her blocked, that's cool. If you don't have her blocked and you don't block her, she may one day message you out the blue and be like, look, hit you with she sees you're doing better. She sees now that you're happy. She's like, damn, I done blew up. I sacrificed this all for whatever it is I was going through instead of just talking to him about it. Like, nigga, and then you could have your closure. Just because it's not here, teaching yourself, that's why I say go to the gym right now, because I'm like I said, I know it sounds like he's just like, oh, gym fixes everything. Gym just teaches your mind to get back into the habit of things that people have forgotten in life. And it's like delayed gratification. You may not have your answer now. You can get your answer in the future. But if you harp on the fucking worries and of the whys and the what ifs and everything right now, you're missing life go by. So it's a delayed gratification. Work on yourself and hope that one day you get that closure, you get that peace of mind that you're looking for. But if it never comes, still have yourself in a good enough position to say, fuck it, I don't need it.
Because you don't need it. And even after what she has done to you, if she comes back in a month, like, after she done got aired out and now she got some clarity, she's like, oh, wow, I really just left this good guy, and now she just got her cheeks blown out or whatever, and now she's trying to come back to you, which is likely to happen, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. For real. Like I see that shit happen with my friends all the time, and I'm like, bro, she just had you crying. You're a grown-ass man. She just had you crying.
Bawling, nigga. Not just crying. You were bawling. You were actively, like, weeping,
and
nigga.
You do this shit regularly. Fuck no, bro. Be a man. Have respect for yourself and understand that she hurt you. Don't ever allow that shit to happen again, bro. Like, that's it.
Yeah, bro. Once somebody paints you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture. Shout out to Kevin Gates.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a clown mask, bro. Like,
yeah, that's it.
That's all that's gonna be there. Like, and you're gonna be wearing it. I promise you. And I don't even get how people could deal with some shit like that.
Why are you crying over somebody who don't know where they want to eat on a regular basis?
And then listen to their bullshit and their excuses and be like, yeah, okay, I can see from your point. Like, I don't care what the fucking excuse is, bro. There's nothing that justifies or validates that, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, like, bro, I'm you can call me heartless, it is what it is, but I've never been one like a girl. I was when I was younger, I was hanging out with my cousin AJ a lot. And I was messing with this girl who lived in the trailer park next to where we lived. And one day I showed up on her doorstep and she was like, yeah, like...
Trailer park, that's a red flag.
It's all broken, Coco.
I'm just kidding, bro.
At least she had a dad in her life. Her dad lived there, Yeah, so, like, I mean, they were trying, nigga. They was just struggling. So it just, what it was. But, nah, so I just showed up on her front porch one day. Like, I've been beating her cheeks pretty consistently this whole week. And like we've been chilling, playing Saints Row. Like we was just
Not Saints Row.
Yeah, bro, Saints Row 3. I'll never forget it. It was Saints Row 3 where you got to become the president and shit. And then I literally got to her house and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's over." And she like expected me to cry or something. And she was like, "Oh yeah, give me my jacket out the back of your car." You know, I was like, "Cool." I gave her all of her shit and drove off. To this day, bro, she still messages me.
And that's the craziest shit is, bro. Women will do some crazy shit like that. It's sad for a reaction too, like just to see like if she matters to you, like that's crazy, bro. Right? They'll do something that heinous and say some shit that hurtful just to get a reaction.
There's a skit that's going around right now, and I don't know if it's really a skit, but people are saying it's a skit where this girl is telling her longtime boyfriend that she's pregnant, and he's like, "So like, did you cheat on me?" And she goes, "No, I never cheated on you." He goes, "So you're really pregnant?" And she goes, "Yes, like I'm really pregnant." He's like, "This isn't one of your fucking jokes. Like, fuck that. Turn off the camera. Like all of that." And she's like, "No, like I'm really pregnant." He goes, "Well, then you fucking cheated on me." And she's like, "No, like I would never." He goes, "I can't have kids, so you had to have cheated on me." He's like, "This hasn't been confirmed once, but literally twice. Like I'm infertile as fuck. Like it's never going to happen." And she was like, and then he starts bohu crying because he's like, "You had to have cheated on me."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, I'm not pregnant. It was a joke." He goes, like, "This wasn't funny. Like, this is like, what about this was funny to you?"
Well, that's fucked up in both regards too, because why didn't he let her know, or when was he gonna let her know that he's infertile? Especially if
he was waiting to tell her. He was waiting to tell her. But he had just recently had the test done because they were talking about getting married and having kids and everything.
So it's just bad timing.
It was a way bad timing on her part. Yeah, bro.
That's some of the. I mean, I don't know.
Nigga, stop chasing clout because you'll blow your fucking relationship chasing clout, nigga.
And at that point, that's just it's a clear example of why you should not let social media and all these other people in your relationship, bro. Because like we can see the damage, the irreparable damage it does to relationships, and once you let people in, like look at fucking Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's relationship, bro. Like most celebrities have a hard time dealing with
relationship right now, especially in 2024.
Paparazzi are up their ass 24/7 trying to just get any fucking scoop they can. Like,
hey, yo, see you next week, Mike. Good night, Top G, from me. Good night from me, Top G. For me, Top Gs. Have a great day. Thank you for everything. See you next week.
Yes,
we'll definitely see you next week. Same time, same place. Hope you got better news. Hey, even if it's 25 push-ups and 25 sit-ups a night, nigga, just knock them out.
A day.
I would say, yeah, a day. Any time of the day. Works.
Look up workout routines, bro. Get it started, bro. Get that process started.
Just one step at a time. One step foot in front of the other, my dude. Soon you'll be so far down the road you'll forget about her.
Be selfish, bro.
She's not gonna be in the rear view anymore. Right now you got her stuck in the rear view and you got the car in neutral, wondering why you ain't going nowhere. Put that bitch in drive and let's get up out of here.
That boy going up the hill in neutral. That's crazy.
Nigga stuck in the dip in neutral.
In the rut.
Yeah, bro, he's in the rut. Oh man, boy. Hey yo, bro, we've been fucking lit tonight, only the two of us. This has been crazy. Shout out to that boy Reese. Shout out to that boy Armadillo. Shout out to that boy Mike. I hope they have a great night. Shout out to that boy Tech. He stopped in for a minute and left. Massive disrespect. Didn't even tell me about the jits.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, bro. Hurt my feelings. Man. Damn, bro. Last two podcasts have been pretty fucking lit, bro. We've been getting to it.
Yeah. I think we need to...
We're just going to have to incorporate more people into it.
I mean, yeah. Just do something.
And we got to do something, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like doing segments, bro.
I like what we had tonight.
Yeah, I like the freeform shit, bro. Like, 'cause segments, it's just like...
I like the way we've been transitioning into things, though. Like, I'm going to have to come up with a solution.
I mean... that's the thing. That's the thing about I like about what we're doing. We're doing whatever we want to do. We're not trying to like copy other people. We're not like, basing.
If something comes up, we talk about it. Like we had no plans on talking about everything we talked about tonight. Just somebody jumped in the chat was like, "Nigga, let's get to it." And then somebody else jumped in the chat like, "Nigga, what y'all got going on?" And nigga, we was just like, "Well, fuck it. Y'all niggas want the opinion. Here's the opinion."
We in this bitch.
That's it. Splat.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I had. Topic that I had earlier. That's crazy, bro. Like the idea that like women don't understand. Women don't understand like men. I was watching Fresh and Fit, bro, and literally they were just talking to this woman, and she was just talking about how like her boyfriend is like her slave, and like how he does anything for her, and he gives her money and all this other shit, bro. And I'm just like, I can't imagine how like my grandfather would react to like a modern day like woman. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like an old fashioned man, like 1930s, 1940s, like old fashioned man, just interacting with women nowadays. That shit is crazy. When you think about that shit, I was sitting there just thinking about how they used to like just interact with women. And my dad was telling me like women are like judges now. Like they have this supreme authority, and they have this supreme idealism that everything is supposed to go their way. And it dawned on me when I was talking to your sister, and she was saying, like, I forgot what specifically she said, but she was saying, like, it's my world and it's all about me. And then she said that, and I was watching Fresh and Fit, and this girl said that exact same thing, bro. And I'm just like thinking about like
the narcissistic tendency, bro.
Yeah, what would an older fashion like my grandfather, what would he have done in the face of that? I mean, that man would have slapped the shit out of her, bro. Like, them niggas aren't taking none of that shit, bro. I'm just like, is that what we have gotten to? Like, we gotta start slapping the shit out of women?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, bro. I don't know. I'm really thinking about it, bro. Like, maybe if we, because I'm really trying to find a solution to this shit. What else?
We're getting fucking banned on everything.
What other solution is there than
just fucking giving them a backhand?
Than being a man, like, because like women are saying men are no longer men, but by what circumstances and by what definition are you classifying them? Because men that used to be men didn't take shit from women. So women now
weren't taking shit from men, much less taking it from women.
They weren't taking nothing from women. Like they would deal with other men. If you're a woman, you're not saying none of that shit. Like you don't have a voice.
You wanna know what? I've chalked that up to the fact that
they want us to be men again, right?
But I think
they don't want us to be.
You wanna know why women? So tell me if you could follow this line of thought that I had the other day.
And I don't hit women. I don't condone violence.
Yeah, I don't condone domestic violence at all. But do you think that women were more afraid to hit men back when
men?
Wait.
That's what transitioned this crazy shit. Not that, but that's part of what transitioned it.
Do you think that them being able to see, like, because like back in the day, if me and you worked at the same job site, right? And me and you just had problems.
Nigga, we were building buildings.
Yeah. But me and you had problems. Me and you, I'd be like, okay, bro, at lunch, like, we about to go outside this fence. We about to handle, like, we about to get scuffy, nigga. Like, we're really about to get to it. Yeah. And then we're about to come back and finish building this. Like, I think, like, women being able to, like men being able to resort to violence like that with each other had women to the point they were like, these niggas is willing to beat the shit out of each other for like the mildest disrespect.
Well, yeah.
I think they were able to see that, but now like niggas get into a fight, they go straight to jail. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But
so like niggas ain't,
and that's just due, like, I would say the biggest difference is like due to a lot of laws and rights and privileges that women have nowadays. You can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't just.
Back in the day, everybody
we can't just settle things with violence, and because of that,
women have the comfortability now
to think that violence isn't a consequence.
Oh, exactly. And I feel like if it was, you know, they wouldn't be saying or doing the shit that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it all boils down to being disciplined I was gonna say beaten, but being disciplined as a child. You know, because a lot of these women, especially women that are raised in single mother households, they're taught to be strong and independent men. But you're now a strong, independent woman, really with the masculinity of a man, and you're combating the very men that you want. If you're a man in society and you're combating other men, you're gonna get your ass whooped at some point in time. And that's just a realistic reflection of reality.
Yeah,
because like you said,
the best thumping woman isn't even taking on a slightly above average man.
I'm just saying women in general need to have some type of respect for men. And like, how do men who have respect for one another due to a repercussion of...
It's a system of consequence. I know that if I disrespect, if I step over a certain line...
translate that to this dynamic of men and because that's what it seems like now. Because there's all these laws that are protecting them, right? Protecting women from that type of consequence. But they want us to be men. But we can't be men because being a man will get you thrown in jail with all the other men. And now you're going to be a man's man.
Just creating a monster, literally. Because nigga, you gotta...
You feed the monster. I mean, I am the monster at that point because I'm just going to kill all of you, like, in the cell. And then
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Exactly. And I say that because I know my pretty ass, light skinned ass, they're coming for me.
That nigga said my pretty light skinned ass.
They're coming for me. So I have to kill you. Like, I have to kill all of you. I don't condone violence, and yeah, I don't condone.
That nigga just said he going to solitary confinement for sure.
Yes.
Off gate.
They're gonna put me in a whole different prison for like, at that point, because I'll have like had bodies.
Yeah, but then even in that prison, somebody might try you, so you might as well just go to the hole.
Now we're all in holes.
Oh, you 24 hour.
In my hole.
We got 23-hour lockdown in this bitch. We get 1 hour of exercise.
Yeah.
And then right back. Then right back to the fucking hole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being that bitch like the Great Khali. Fuck it. Just bow. Bow. Slamming my head against the wall. Why is he doing that?
When that nigga came out to play ping pong.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
on the chains.
That's that nigga's only exercise for the day.
That fucking wrist.
That nigga put down that other side of that wall. He said, "Put it back." I said, "Oh shit."
That shit's bro.
Hey, bro, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I really been thinking about it. It's definitely a problem, and it's gonna continue to get worse, especially as
a lot of it
goes on. Like
a lot of it has to do with the fact, like I've come to accept the fact that
there's a lot of
hormonal based pregnancy prevention has caused a lot of the detriment in our society.
You mean birth control?
Yeah. Any form. Anything.
That should not affect the
does.
respect and the dynamic of
it does
between a feminine identity and a masculine identity.
It does
because the hormones are still going to be
your hormone. So throwing somebody into a hormonal imbalance is not something that the body's able to readily correct. Like, it's not something that happens overnight, right? So like, even like, that's why the whole debate came up about giving kids hormone treatments just because he thinks that he's a girl or whatever. The body's ability to counteract hormonal treatments is minimum because it's not something that's naturally occurring.
We were talking about birth control.
Yeah, but I'm talking, but birth control. What it does is it literally stops your body as a woman from going into the cycle and the phases that release the most estrogen. Your body releases the most estrogen during your time of the month. So by preventing that from happening, that steady source of estrogen, so your body literally goes, oh, we don't need estrogen right now. Like, which gives you...
Yes, but I would say the argument to that is like, it's not producing like more testosterone.
But it doesn't have to because it makes you. It makes
that's what makes a woman more masculine too by nature.
But wait, it's also been shown to scientifically have them be attracted to men who are also more feminine. So now, instead of having men who are high in testosterone breeding with women who are high in estrogen.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So then it starts a bad cycle, because now the only man that this girl's ever had in her life is her soft ass daddy, who this is what she thinks being a man is. It's this soft ass.
Well, that's a different problem.
But that's what I'm saying. So now her role model is some guy who's really soft. Like they were having like the conversation that was happening in the car with my sister and her baby daddy, who the first baby daddy. Like, he's soft. He's really soft. But she was attracted to that because she, right before she met him, on birth control. Stopped her birth control, got pregnant. Now my niece, if it wasn't for me, her only male role model is a dude who's also soft. And it doesn't allow her to fully... Well, it doesn't allow her to fully feel protected and safe from the outside world. So now she's going to have to be a strong, independent woman like her mom, because she doesn't think that there's anybody in the world that's going to be able to help her. You see what I'm saying?
But that's the real problem.
But it all stems from selection.
But that's I'm saying that's like a minor issue.
No, like
in the grand scheme of things, like that. I'm not to say that it doesn't.
Who you choose to breed, who they're choosing to breed with, is like a massive goal. Like that is
because that was just in that one instance. She then went on to choose to breed with other men that didn't have those same characteristics too.
She stopped birth control.
Okay.
So then that proves my point. That reinforces my point. It's women who get on birth control, get off birth control, then get back on birth control. Because my sister. So
it's not necessarily just the birth control; it's the inconsistency of being on and off of birth control.
Well, I'm just saying that first dose of hormone imbalance.
Most women are trying to use that to regulate their time of the month, and then women have hormonal imbalances in general anyway.
Yeah,
right.
Well,
so.
But they weren't as severe. Like, even the science has shown that they weren't as severe as they are now. Like, hormonal imbalances now, because here's the other thing. If you were, like, on birth control, let's say 2 months before you got pregnant, those hormonal imbalances can also be now passed on to the next generation.
Right, but that just sounds like a...
Well, I'm not making an excuse. I'm not saying that it's right because of that. I'm just saying that this is one of the contributing factors to the problem at hand. Listen, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with taking... preventative measures from having children before you're ready. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying doing things to fuck with the brain and the way the brain works when we don't understand how the brain works to a level of understanding that we need to be fucking with it.
I get what you're saying. I just don't think it has that much of an effect on women.
The science now is coming out and showing that it does. Like, everybody thought that. That's why they're so quick to be like, "Hey,
I have to see that."
I'll definitely share it with you. But that's why a lot of doctors are telling women to go for this or go for the other or go for the fucking the IUD, because they're like, look, the pills and the shots are really what's fucking you up, because it's literally something it's a foreign entity that you're putting into your body. It's just like
because it's a chemical change.
It's just like if you're taking testosterone pills to get big or on a cycle to get yourself bigger in the bodybuilding community. Right. They're like, the long-term effects of that are your body's going to make less testosterone.
Well, but the difference between the shots and the pills, as opposed to the actual IUD and the implant, is the implant and the IUD are more natural responding forms of birth control, as opposed to the chemicals that are actually
that's what I'm saying,
that are causing that whole.
That's what I said. Anything that throws your brain into what we don't understand enough about the brain and how it works right now to be fucking with it like that.
But we do, because we understand that, like, it's not causing such a drastic chemical imbalance to the point to where these women can't, like, cognitively make actual critical decisions.
Okay.
Because the way you're using it just sounds. I
would agree.
That women
I'm not saying it's.
I picked a poor candidate.
Well, no. I'm not saying that it's an excuse. Nothing is excusable. At the end of the day, everybody makes their own decisions. I'm saying, but you have to understand what the science behind it is, because look at the times that we're starting women on birth control now. Back in the day, the average age of starting birth control was into your late teens, early 20s. Now you're starting your daughter as early as 13 14, 15. Actually, I think the average age you said in America is about 15, actually.
It's 16, but that's
No, it's 15 because a lot of parents are like, oh, you had your first period. I don't even want to take the chance. You're on birth control.
No, the average is 16. A lot of women are that are developing early.
I'll send you the statistics. No, I'll send you the statistics, but literally for the United States, the average age was starting. I'll send it to you. That way we can talk about it again next week. But the average age starting, due to the poll that they took, was 15 years old. They asked they took a group of women. They said, hey, what age did you start birth control? Some women said as young as 11. Some women said, as late as 21.
They're not even prescribing birth control to women under that age.
You can get started on birth control. You can get started on birth.
No hospital or no pharmacy is prescribed. I promise you, no pharmacy or hospital is prescribing birth control to women that are under the age of 15 or 16.
I said 15.
I would say as early as no, you said 11, but I would say like as early as 15.
Yeah, you think the girls are going
average?
You think the girl? Wait. You think that some of these girls are saying that they started it by going to the doctor? No, you can go get birth control at the free clinic by literally going to ask. Or your parent, or
no, because it's still a prescription that you have to fill.
Or your parents can go,
which has to still come from a doctor.
Or your parents can go and say, "Oh, I want to start birth control," and then you can just literally give it to your kid. I'm telling you, like,
no, they cannot.
Okay, you can literally.
You're gonna have to show me that because my girlfriend works at a hospital. She's been taking birth control since she was 16. Like, I know that for a fact that you cannot prescribe. Literally, you can, even as a parent, you cannot, from a doctor, prescribe a child that is a child, still hasn't even is barely going through pre.
That's why they wait. No, they wait for them to go through puberty.
11?
As soon as you start your period.
11 is not. But I'm saying 11 is not. That is like the precipice of when women are starting puberty.
Bro, actually, that was the other statistic that they showed up. Actually, girls are starting their periods earlier and earlier. It's actually becoming a problem. Because when you don't have a male role model in the household, the science behind that is without a father figure, women on average are starting their periods 3 to 4 years earlier than they would if they had a actual male role model in the household. And it's because I don't want to misquote him, but Jordan Peterson did an entire.
But what does that have to do with a like psychological impact? Because that's a physiological thing that happens to women based off of just their body in general. It's not something that's
all right. So right now the most common age to start birth control in America is 15 years old. But if a woman starts her cycle before that, birth control has been prescribed and can be so. Only in 23 states is it illegal to prescribe a girl birth control earlier than 16 years old. So in 23 out of 50.
Okay, then there's no way that the average is earlier than the legal age for prescribing that. Like unless these people are all like a majority of these people are doing it illegally. Like that's what I'm saying. But even doctors have limitations to what they can prescribe. Just because a parent wants their child put on hormones or birth control.
My bad.
Doesn't mean the doctor legally is obligated to prescribe that. Like they still have a legal obligation in their practice, like to not do that.
All right, so 23 states forbid it. Out of the 23 states that forbid it from being before 18, there are also states that
forbid what?
That forbid birth control before 18. Only 23.
Before 18.
Yeah, only 23 states.
So that's 18. That's okay. So that's half the states that aren't even allowed.
That's less than half, but either way, either way,
that's still 2 years right there difference than just the legal age that we had already understood. And that right there goes to show you the average of when women in general in the United States.
But that's not what all I'm saying. No, but the average, it just said the average is 16. So for the 27 other states.
Yeah, you just said it was 15. That's why I said it is 60.
My bad. It was 15.
I know it's 60. I've already looked this up.
Okay. Either way. Certain states have you started so Alabama, 14 years old. You can start it no matter what. Ohio, Kansas, South Carolina.
You're allowed to legally start birth control?
And Alabama at 14 years old.
No, you're not, bro.
Look, it's right here.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
It says it right here.
I know that for a fact. Based on, I've talked to Daisy about that already. No.
It literally says it right here. Alabama.
Okay.
14 years old and above.
That's cap.
It says it right here. It's literally showing you the state and the legal age. Because right here it also says in Arizona, Florida, Iowa, Montana, MT. What's MT?
What?
MT. What state? What state?
Michigan?
Is that? Yeah, it's Michigan, Nevada, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, and Wyoming. All have a strict not under 18. So that's why the laws here in Florida would dictate how you feel about it. But that's what I'm saying. So like other states. So Florida's one of the states where you cannot start before 18.
You just said Alabama was on that list.
No, Alabama is 14. 14. Florida is on the list where you can't start before 18.
Okay, but that still doesn't make what you don't understand is there's still a general practice on what doctors are legally allowed to.
What I'm saying, yeah, it's by law, it's by state. That's what I'm saying. It's literally by state.
But they hold federal practice.
Yeah. It's literally on a state basis on when birth control can be prescribed. That's why Alabama's allowed to be 14. Ohio is 15. Like these are, so it has the list of the lowest, and then it has the ones that said no up from 18 to above. So on the list from 18 to above is Florida, Arizona, Iowa, Montana, Nevada. Not Montana. Michigan and Montana. So it's both of those. Nevada, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, and Wyoming. Which Utah, Wyoming, we already knew because they're part of the Bible Belt. Like nigga, like you're not starting birth. They don't even. I think they actually got rid of their abortion laws too.
What are the states that allow
before? That's what I was.
Allow before the age of 18.
It's South Carolina, Kansas, Kentucky, not Kansas.
Ages?
For South Carolina and Kentucky, it's 16. Alabama, Vermont, Washington, PA, Pennsylvania, New York City allow ages 14.
So there's only 6 states that allow
before the age of 14.
Before the age of 18.
That's before the ages of 14. That's just for 14. South Carolina
You have to be 14.
Like no, they're saying that you can be 14 and start. Yeah, at 14 years old, you can just your 14-year-old daughter can walk into a clinic and be like, "I want birth control," and she can get it.
And those
California's on there too. So it's California, Colorado, DC, Georgia, Illinois. No, that's not Illinois. IL.
It's Illinois.
It's Illinois?
Yeah.
It is Illinois. Okay. Yeah. Illinois, Kentucky, MD.
MD?
Yeah. Hey, we're failing geography right now.
The fuck is MD?
Yeah, right? Anyway, New Jersey, New England, North Carolina, Minnesota, Virginia, which we already knew that was going to be one of them, allow before the ages of 14. Allow at the age of 14 and up. And it's without, and these are, my bad. California, Colorado, DC, DE, Georgia. This is 13 and up. This is without parents' consent. We currently serve anyone without parental consent starting at the ages of 13 and above. You can come read this shit right now. Nigga, this is wild. The list for the amount of states that allow before the ages of 13 is twice the size as the states that say not before 18.
Where did you even get that?
It's literally from the statistics of birth control regulations for the United States. Is what it's under.
Who published it?
It's by 28 Health. So they're active. So this is a company that says that they're actively service that we provide sexual education and preventative pregnancy services to almost every state in the United States. The only ones that are excluded are Alaska and Hawaii, so not the mainland. And they said, so literally this is a guide to let you know what your rights are as far as birth control.
But it also said without
parental consent. So like literally your daughter after school. Yeah, literally your daughter after school at the age of 13 could just walk into a clinic and be like, I want to start birth control. And they're not going to ask any questions and they're going to give it to her.
And you said it was only 3 states that do that?
No, there's 1, 2, there was only 3 states that were on 14 and above. And then I read the one that's currently above that one, and the one that's above that one has the entire list. It literally reads right here. That's why I didn't see it the first time. This one's actually longer, so I didn't understand what the fuck it was talking about. But it says we currently serve anyone without parental consent starting at the age of 13 and above in Colorado, California, Colorado, DC, DEGAIL, Kentucky. Like nigga, and this is the states that say no, not above 8. This is the states around here that say 18 and above, and Florida's on that list. So literally the states, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of the states allow it before the age of 13. I mean the age of 13 and above. Max, like, that's fucking gross.
Florida?
Florida's not on that list. Florida is 18 and above. Florida's the opposite end. The 20 states allow it from the ages 13 and above.
That's insane.
Yeah, nigga, that's what I was telling you. Like, I wasn't making those statistics up. So they drew
11, but I'm saying also.
But I said someplace
early puberty doesn't start for women until that age. But even still,
early
putting on birth control at the age of 13, like that makes no sense at all.
Because
going back to what you were saying about the instability of the hormones and everything, and how
that's what I was saying. It's a bigger problem than people realize because they don't understand. Like, you literally thought that you couldn't get on birth control till 18. You were like 16 at max. You were like 16.
No, I said the average is 16.
No, it's 15. But
you just said it was 16.
I misspoke. That's what I said. I misspoke because I said 16, but it literally says 15 right on the same page. It says on average women start around the age of 15.
Well, obviously, with the 20 states that are allowing it to happen before the age of 13, or at the age of 13, I mean that shouldn't even be the case. It should be around the age of 16 is when, on average, women are allowed to start.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't arguing with you. I wasn't arguing with you on your stance. I was saying what we allow to happen right now. Like, that's what I was saying. The research that's being done is on what we allow to happen right now. In a perfect world, you really shouldn't start your daughter on it till probably. A woman should start on it till like the age of 23, 21, because that's when your brain is almost done full of developing. And so the hormone processing center and all of that is almost to the point where it's going to start slowly shutting down itself anyway.
Well, then at that point, the argument would be around 24, 25.
Yeah, but even if you wanted to start it early, because like girls want to party in their 20s, I'm not saying I agree with that.
They want to have sex.
Yeah.
Get fucked, and that's the problem.
But listen. But before we get to that, because we both agree that that's a problem, but. If the argument is to help them make better decisions, you got to help them make better decisions early on. How do we do that? Stop them from putting hormones into their body. Stop their bodies from going through unnecessary hormone changes by stopping this. Like, it's disgusting. I'm not saying I agree with this. I'm just saying this is disgusting.
I agree with what you're saying about the age. I would say at earliest 16. But I also really don't. I don't think that it's the birth control.
Oh, what I'm saying, I'm not saying it's the main fault. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we have to be, as logical thinkers. We have to be able to say, like, we're the men in society. We have to be able to look at it from an unbiased standpoint. Like, yes, the end result is deplorable. What is contributing to this end result that we want to stop? Okay. So the way I'm thinking about it is like, as a father, if I started my daughter on something that's going to manipulate her hormonal development, and then wonder why the fuck she's already acting crazy, when we know that when women first start their cycles and everything, they're already unstable creatures. They're already unstable.
That's the thing.
Now you're throwing something else in there that's going to cause...
The birth control is not changing their hormonal... It's not changing like their hormonal imbalance. They're gonna have a hormonal imbalance regardless.
But it can affect the severity of it. That's what the scientific research is showing. The severity of the hormonal imbalance, and then their bodies, because like your body's gonna be able to correct it to a certain extent, right? But
that's what your body does.
Does naturally. Okay, but now you're preventing their body from experiencing what it is to go through that cycle all the time. Like some birth controls don't allow you to experience the cycle until you get off of it. So it literally tricks your body into thinking you're pregnant that entire time, so you never get to experience the cycle, so you never have the severity of that hormonal balance shift. So it's like saying that your body learns how to balance, but you never put it on a high wire. You know what I mean? Like your body's not going to know how to self-regulate if it's never been put under the stress of understanding what it is it has to regulate. So now you got women that are in their 20s who are really just experiencing their emotions for the first time and don't know how to handle those the proper way. And these people are out in fucking society.
But the birth control is, like you said, it's causing a
well, your body also goes
substantial hormonal imbalance.
Exactly.
I feel like
because when women get pregnant, they go through a different type of hormonal imbalance than when they're on their period, right? What a woman goes through inside when she's pregnant is almost a completely 180 from the hormonal change they go through when they're going through their monthly. It's such a severe change.
It's two different
things happening. Yeah. So like now, imagine you're putting your body into thinking that you're pregnant all the time. So and then after you get off birth control, your body's like, okay, we already know that postpartum depression is a thing. Like, scientifically speaking, we could say, okay, the body's reacting. Well, and a lot of that has been caused by, so upon doing this research, I found out that epidurals have been known to cause postpartum depression because your body never experiences the pain of giving birth, so it doesn't realize that your baby was born and that your baby survived. Like, your brain's able to see, oh, I have a baby, but your body subconsciously didn't have to adapt to allow the baby to come out, so it thinks that the baby just died and there's nothing there.
So you feel...
So your body, like, subconsciously, you never felt anything, so you think you lost the baby. Because your brain subconsciously, like, it's not like you're like, oh, I lost my baby. Subconsciously, your brain's like, oh, this is, like, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Like, we had a baby and now we don't. We don't know where it went. Because epidurals literally take away your ability to feel down there.
Yeah.
So, what happens when people miscarry? Women tend to go into depressive states because their body is like, oh, we lost the baby.
Well, also because of the hormonal change
exactly.
that your body's going through.
It's going to be abrupt too. So now imagine that you've carried. So now imagine being on birth control this whole time. Your body thinks you've been pregnant this whole time, and then you stop birth control and you have a period. Your body's like, we just lost a baby we've been carrying for fucking years. I'm talking about, specifically right now, I'm talking about the ones that stop you from having a period. Because those are the ones that women tend to gravitate to. Because they're like, oh, well, if I'm not trying to get pregnant, I don't want to experience a period at all. So there have been women who have reported not having a period for over 2 years.
Yeah.
And that like, you don't think that that's going to have a strain on your subconscious mind? Like, that's ridiculous. Your body...
It also could cause health issues.
Exactly.
But...
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving excuses.
No, that's a different thing. But,
yeah.
I do get what you're saying, and I agree with like the fact that you shouldn't be giving to start
13 years old.
Yeah, and I would say maybe as early as like 16, maybe in most of those. And I'm not really sure why those states are allowing that to happen, but you know. It might just have something to do with the culture of the people in those areas. But regardless, like...
It doesn't matter.
There should still be like a moral standard as well as a legal standard. And that should reflect in just federally throughout the United States. Not on a state-by-state basis.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing, though. It's one of those things where you have to take the good with the bad. I'm all for smaller government. I can't say that I want the government to step in and dictate to them states when they can do that. I can say that I find it deplorable and it's disgusting, but I don't think that the government should have the overreaching hand to just make those decisions for states, because that's a slippery slope. Because then when do you stop it? You know what I mean? What I can say
in that regard, like, because that right now what it looks like is
so
the other
right now
the spectrum, the other extreme where we're allowing
I was wrong
to dictate, and they're going as low as 13 years
old.
Fucking insane.
So I was wrong. So the average in America right now, I just looked it up, for girls starting their period. Most girls have their first period between 10 and 15 years old. Do you know what the average is right now?
Between 10 and 15? The average? Yeah, it's like 12, 11.
It's 12 or 11. That's what I said earlier. It's 12. It's actually 12. It just changed this year. 12 years old is the reported average age that girls are having their period.
Yeah.
And I remember that from being in middle school, and all of a sudden all these girls got excused from fucking gym class. You be out there fucking running laps, and these bitches are all on the fucking bleachers, all together. The bitches
I have younger sisters.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So that's why in certain states they're like, oh, as soon as she starts bleeding, give her ass birth control, because they want to cut down on population. Like I mean, I guess, or just teach your daughter not to have sex.
Yeah, or just teach them about, all the proper safe sex issues, which should be done in home, might I add, not in
school. Yeah.
But also, like, yeah, we should also enforce not being allowed to give people or children birth control when they're not ready, especially like physically not ready.
Damn. So,
but
after you get
I'm done.
So upon this discovery, they've also said that the occurrence that used to be rare, which is having girls started before 10 years old, has increased significantly in the United States, to a point of literally 6.2% of girls starting their period as early as 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, nigga.
That happens.
But but the increase of 6.2% is well, it just feeds into
a very small minority of
yeah, but that's still 6.2% is like out of all the women is still
all
like
girls.
Yeah, that's still. But all I'm saying is that supports what Jordan Peterson was saying. With the lack of father figures inside a household, when girls are starting to start it 3 to 4 years earlier. If they were on average starting at 12, would remove the father figure from the household.
But I don't understand how that contributes to
it. I will look it up because I don't want to misquote him.
I'm saying, I'm just from no knowledge of it. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean,
like I said, it's a more of a physiological response to your.
It's not.
Body,
it's emotional. Well, I mean, it's not emotional.
No, it's a psychological.
Yeah. It's neurological. That's what it is. It's neurological. When your body thinks that you are at the proper, when your body, it's a neurological response to your body thinking that you are at the proper age to begin seeking a mate.
I would say it'd have to be a psychological response, because it's a lack of.
Well, no, because it doesn't have anything to do with.
It's a lack of a role or a character being fulfilled in your life, which is causing you maybe to operate in a way, like not necessarily like neurological, because that's more concerning the actual person.
Yeah, well, I would say not psychological.
It's separated because it's an external absence, not necessarily an internal one. That's why I say it's psychological, or it would seem more psychological than neurological.
All right, so.
But what I'm saying is that happening is like a physiological response to a woman, maybe that girl's diet, maybe her exercise, or how much activity she's having. There could be her environment to some degree. Like there could be, I don't know what the circumstances are for that, but I would imagine it'd have to do with that type of, or those type of things. More importantly, from what I've been hearing is like the diet. Like,
well, they said that in this
that they're putting in food.
Well, this one is saying that obesity and stuff like that can cause it to not
diet.
Yeah, so it can cause it to be delayed.
Hereditary.
Yeah, well, it says it can be delayed. But wait a second. Give me a second. Okay, so according to this, it says the link between absentee fathers, and it doesn't just say fathers like an absentee father figure. It says absentee biological father. So
specifically
biological. So specifically the biological father. The absentee role of a biological father figure, of the biological father in the home, can create unstable environments resulting in female's body going through stress and causing early onset puberty. So it's like we've been saying all the time, unstable homes just cause stress to kids, which then leads their body to go through early puberty because...
Which is a psychological response.
I would say that's more of like I would say, yeah. I would say it's both psychological and neurological.
But I don't think that you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if anything, it'd be due to like the stuff.
Oh, here's why. Oh, here's another causing factor. They're saying that it could be linked to the fact that in cases where a biological father is absent, the hormones, the pheromones secreted by a non-biological father are what cause the girl to go into early onset puberty. So different men, so if your mom's bringing different men in the house constantly or stuff like that, like it's the absent, like when you're a father, obviously the pheromones of you being her father are going to be there.
So that's more of a physiological.
So it's more of a neurological thing because it's subconscious. You don't have to think about it.
It's a physiological response to
I think it's
pheromones or the lack thereof that your body's going to be. That's a physical thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not something that you do consciously. It would be more of like
your brain. It doesn't have to be conscious. Your body's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As opposed to your brain or your mind creating something that's causing a chemical effect or imbalance somewhere in your body. Like, that's where I could understand if it was neurological, but I don't know, bro. That doesn't really make sense to me. I'd have to look.
So the investigators cannot explain why the absence of biological fathers increases the risk of early puberty among females only in
it makes
higher.
Sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
the
sense.
Pheromone thing, it makes sense, but that just sounds.
Well, this is saying there's a number of contributing factors. They haven't been able to nail it down to just one.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it could just be a neurological, it could be a psychological, and it could just be a physical. It could be like the combination of all three.
Right.
Just think about the amount of, like, your body's not surrounded by a male role model in your early stages, so you never got that pair bonding that you're going to get with your father figure because it's been said a lot. It's like daddy's girl.
How does that create a
because if they never so like
in when a female's maturity level comes about
because when you're a daddy's
naturally
because when you're a daddy's girl, like, so think about it, they say daddy's girls. If you're a daddy's girl and like your sisters have your dad in their life, like, because they have their father in their life, their body's able to feel like they're able to stay younger longer because they don't have the physiological, the psychological, or the neurological strain of being like, who's going to protect us? Who's going to do whatever? I don't have to seek out a mate to protect me because there's already that head figure there. And in your case, they also have their older brother. Like, they know that there's people around them that will be able to shelter them from the outside, you know, from the tragedies of what it is that the world.
How does that translate to a woman's body being?
Because
coming to maturity.
So even in earlier centuries, if you think about it, women were getting married off earlier and everything, and it was a survival. It's a survival thing. We have to pair off earlier. We have to have kids in order for us to be able to pass on our genes. So, like, women and men get married at 15, 13 years old, starting having a family. Everybody has, like, 4 kids by the time they're 20.
If you think about it, back then, they had more stable households and or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but they didn't have the luxury. But they didn't have the luxuries that we have available to us now. Like, we really got to rough it. Like, we got to get out here and do our own food. So the outside sources were stressing. It started to decline as we started to become more civilized. So women weren't starting their periods as early because the outside stressors weren't a big deal. Now it's going from outside stressors not being a big deal to inside home stressors being a big deal because now you've removed the father figure. Does that make sense?
So you're saying the biologically, young girls,
the stress doesn't matter
faster because of
the absentee father. Do you see what I'm saying?
It doesn't sound
like wrong. That sounds. I agree. I mean, I don't
I'm saying because what
I
you
don't
just
know,
said,
but
what
it
yeah,
sounds
yeah,
like
like that just makes sense. I
sounds
think
like
it's
shit.
I think it's like the body doesn't care what the stressor is. The stressors are now here. We need to be able to make sure that we're going to be able to continue. How does your body think it's going to be able to continue on? By making sure that there's a piece of me left. It's like they used to say it all the time that kids that were inside inner city communities started puberty early, like young boys especially would start puberty earlier than kids who were raised in the suburbs. So like you'd be playing basketball or something with other kids that are your age. These niggas still talking in squeaky voice, nigga. You're over there making fun of them, but like he still has a squeaky voice because he has a solid foundation and he hasn't had to grow up as quick as us. We're fighting in the hood every day. Our testosterone levels are shooting through the roof because our body's like, we have to get bigger faster in order to survive.
I mean, yeah, that definitely makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like this kid as 5'3", or is like 4'2", lives in the suburbs, but now when he finally gets out of his parents' house and actually had his growth spurt, he's taller than us because he didn't have his early onset puberty triggers. His body got to get to that point, and then go through it all.
Which was probably, but then there's the argument of, is that a more natural growth as opposed to the body like being put in subjected to a more harsh.
I think it's one of those things where you have to
forced to grow up.
Yeah.
So it stunts the actual overall growth.
Exactly.
You're trying to grow faster in a shorter period of time, so you don't come to full maturity or whatever, because you don't have the total amount.
Yeah, your body didn't get to prepare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That shit sounds crazy.
Have 2-parent households at least, nigga. That's what this sounds like.
Yeah, well, we condone that and promote that anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't so earlier. It wasn't me like, oh no, you're wrong, birth control. No, like, nigga, I had done that research. Like, that shit's crazy. I didn't know how many states were saying 13 and above until today. And let me just say, them niggas need to be on the watch list.
I'm just curious as more so. As
I knew California and New York were going to be on that list, though. Like, let's be honest.
But there's not. Like, I'm curious as to why they did that and passed that, because to me, there's nothing that justifies.
Because, well, to you, there's nothing that justifies that, but me and you are the same people who would sit here and be like, Roe v. Wade being overturned. To me, Roe v. Wade being overturned doesn't matter. Like, if you live in a state where they say abortion's illegal, cool, go to a different state and get the abortion. You have 9 months to do this. Well, you have 4. Yeah, no, fuck you. You don't. You can go to Colorado. Colorado's saying as late as 6 months. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you gotta go to Colorado. Like, most neighboring states are like 2 months, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. Believe me, that shit.
Well,
that's a whole thing. But yeah.
But what I'm saying for like the states that are
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, the states that are super strict. There are states that are literally bordering those states that are saying, we'll go the opposite way just to piss that state off.
I was going to say, reflectively, what does that look like compared to what you just showed me? Those 20 states, do they also share pro-life or pro-choice?
Of those 20 states...
options. That's what I'm saying. Because if it doesn't line up, then what the fuck are we doing?
All 20 of those, well, I can't say all 20, but a majority of those states that we read off, we know are blue states. So we know that they definitely have abortion laws. Like, they definitely have the least amount of abortion laws right now. So California was one of those. California, I think it's as late as the 7th month, if I'm correct. I can look it up, but I think it is 7 months.
I don't think exactly, bro.
I think so. I'll look it up.
I think so. I would be surprised if it is, to be honest. That's crazy. I don't know for sure. I would say like 4 months, but that shit's crazy though. Because you're gonna give these girls birth control, but you're not even gonna give them an option, to just choose whatever it is that they want to do with their body. Like that. At the same time, they're like, okay, yeah. They're giving them the option to choose birth control or not, and then they're not giving them the option to have that same choice. Like, so it's like it seems hypocritical, I guess. But
Man, that's some shit, bro. That is some shit. We need to have an agency. All these women want to do something. Let's make an agency that
State guides to abortion. Okay, let's see. They have state guides, nigga. This is wild.
let's make an agency that regulates like laws for women too, and what's right for them, because we out here got all these old guys dictating what women and
All right,
women
so
can't do. And
let's see. California. Is abortion legal in California? Yes. State law. No, there's no waiting period on it, and
you said there's no waiting period.
yeah, you can just go get one.
As soon as you want to, but how late can you? What's the expiration on that shit?
I'm trying to look right now.
Oh.
Holy shit. So how many weeks or how far along you are depends on whatever provider you go see. That's California's law.
In California,
So
they have completely pro-choice.
Yeah, so they're just like whenever you decide to go see them, if the doctor feels comfortable with it, they'll take it up out of you. That's wild. She's a week out, nigga. Yep, it all depends on the provider.
That's crazy.
Yep. Abortion providers vary in how many weeks into the pregnancy they provide service. Check pregnancy stage limits with each abortion provider. I told you it was something fucking out of this world, nigga. Colorado, I think, is another one where it's like that now.
Yeah, because everybody's getting high and fucking in Colorado.
Well, here's the other thing that people don't understand. Like with the Roe v. Wade thing, they're like the states that are saying no abortions at all are all neighbored by a state in which abortions are fucking legal, and literally Planned Parenthood is offering financial compensation to help you get somewhere to get an abortion. Like they're literally paying for you to get there.
Now, yes.
Yeah. And they're getting funding from states like Colorado, California.
I think they're doing that to cut, to try and diminish a potential population problem.
Well, no, they're doing it because they're doing it.
Population decline.
Well, they're doing it in a stand. They're taking a stand saying, you know what, fuck what y'all think on your state level. Like nigga, like if they want to get an abortion, like they on their side, they feel like they're standing up for women's rights. Like if that bitch wants an abortion and y'all don't want to give it to her, don't worry. Here's that bread, bitch. Come get that motherfucker. We'll toss that bitch on their front lawn.
Well, I just mean from the government. The government. Like
the government standpoint, the government's worried about our population going down. Every population every population on the planet right now is in a decline. Even China, it's actually pretty sad. India, all of them, they're all declining because people. It's
not sad, especially not in the United States, bro. We got fucking too many people here, especially in Florida.
No, it's sad because you need people. I get what you're saying.
We don't need more people.
We do.
Need making more people.
We
Not
do.
At this point, no. Like
yes.
There's like just like the times for like harvest and there's times to grow. Like there's times when we do need to start populating and times when we need to fucking stop populating because then we have overpopulation problems.
I don't think
it should be a steady stream.
I mean, again, this is just
until we need more people. We can facilitate.
We can facilitate
at a comfortable and efficient capacity. We don't need to just be fucking pumping.
Listen, like I said, I'm not an expert in the situation, but I have watched a couple things on it because at one point I was nervous. I was like, "There's too many people. Like the world's gonna fucking explode." So I started watching a lot on it. The world's leading socialists, and economic environmentalists. The world, like a lot of the world's leading environmentalists have said the same thing. Our planet could probably sustain 11 billion comfortably. Where we are now, 11 billion.
Bro, because that's a completely speculated.
So is the fact
per square.
Well,
foot, we can put a city in the ocean, and now we got.
Well, no, that's not what they were saying. Like with the land that we have now, 11 billion would be a comfortable number. But wait, There's a lot that goes into that. They're saying
with how many people that live here in just Palm Bay alone.
Well, you got to think about
it's overcrowded.
Yeah, but you got to think how many. You got to think how much of like the land mass is not being.
This is not comfortable.
Yeah, but then look at how much of Florida is still underdeveloped because nobody wants to move there because everybody. See, the problem is everybody wants to move where they think the
congregated areas.
Yeah, into like high density areas. If people would literally go back to like, it's like, oh, like I'm cool with being a little friend. Everybody wants convenience, so everybody wants to move where it's convenient.
Yeah, until
but
development to make it convenient. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
once we can facilitate.
We can facilitate that now. It's just that no company.
Our infrastructure can.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Our infrastructure could.
We can build more.
Motherfucker. Yeah, but companies don't want to do that. That's the problem. It's companies are like, oh, why would I go build somewhere new when I can just?
Which is why I'm saying we don't have the facility right now because they're just building, throwing
shit on top of shit.
Apartments on top of fucking apartments here, and everybody's fucking.
Yeah, but what I was saying, I wasn't talking about like so far, but I'm talking about like on a global standard. And the reason why they say that is because for every couple million people that come along, you get somebody who's like having more people
impact.
Yeah, you get somebody who's like really impactful as far as
millions of people do we have to get one that's
I get that. I'm not disagreeing because I said the same thing. I said, bro, this sounds retarded. But when you think about it like that, he said two of them agree on one thing, and they are the two leading environmental scientists on the planet. They said our problem right now isn't that we're overpopulated. It's that we have an underpopulation of educated people, and it's not because we don't have the means to facilitate education on a global scale. It's just that nobody wants to make it that their focus because the benefits of that are delayed gratification.
Exactly.
They said if you were to take it and the entire world was to say, okay, fuck it, let's make education our main point. He said, how many kids? He's like, in 2 generations, you would have kids that were so smart that the 2 generations before them could retire immediately.
It's called evolution.
Well, it's not even just evolution. It's just fucking making, like, it's using your resources wisely. Like, if we just actually facilitated, he was like, that generation of kids would be so smart. 2 generations from now, that generation of kids would be so smart and so efficient because everybody would be able to effectively communicate and have our base level of education would shoot up so high. Yeah, it's species. Yeah, it's species evolution. Yeah. So, but he's like, that alone would make it to where we would probably be colonizing other planets within the 3rd generation. By the 3rd generation cycle, if we made education the main focus, he's like, because imagine how many more.
Well, yeah, but we got all people down here fucking talking about
shaking
Drake
ass,
or Kendrick.
Yeah, shaking
that's
ass.
What we're dealing with.
Get it sexy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not worried about that. That's why I'm saying, fuck it. I'm going to have 20, and I'm just going to make sure they're well educated. I'm having mine. Make sure they're well educated and hope they can do something better for the future.
Yeah, but it's the sad thing is, like, education is going down as, like, technology and the ease of accessibility to education is increasing. And it's crazy.
Education is getting easier, actually. With the development of AI, so AI, if implemented correctly...
I get that, but what I'm saying is in the last 20 years, like the decline of...
Oh, you mean of our standard of education? Yes. Yeah, it has declined fucking drastically.
When the ability and the accessibility of the information
is the most ready of it. That's why we had that... You remember a long time ago we had that debate on this podcast where I was like, if you gave the technology that we had to any of the previous generations, nigga, they would roll over us. Like, as a whole. Like, there's definitely ones inside our generation that would be able to hold their own. But, like, you give it to, like, the guys who were having to storm the beach at Normandy or, like, that harder generation of men who really, like, had to work to come up with knowledge. Like, nigga, those motherfuckers are about to do some things.
Yeah, but they applied that in a more practical, small-scale way. But I just... When you say technology, like, I don't see those guys being...
What I'm saying is if they were able to have access to the information as readily available as we do, like, what I'm saying is we would probably be leaps and bounds ahead. Because what our generation is doing with it is watching TikTok videos. Their generation would have been over there like, okay, we need to build some shit. Are you telling me we could put up 12-story buildings with just this motherfucker in our hand? Like, we don't have to look at blueprints no more?
I'm building a spaceship.
Niggas would have been in New York City talking about, we need blueprints for the building going. Got him.
Everyone's got them. It's sent to your phone.
Yeah, niggas have been up there. Beep, beep, beep.
Crazy. Just calling down. Hey, bro, can you send some more nails up here? I got 'em.
Drones, just shooting them bitches up there,
Got 'em.
bro. Not having to walk up 24 flights of stairs to deliver nails, nigga. Are you out of your fucking mind? Bro, our great grandfathers would have lost their shit. Niggas ain't having to die to build the Golden Gate Bridge, nigga. Niggas ain't literally walking to their death every day. Y'all telling me we got a water crane?
A water crane? No way. This shit floats.
Niggas
Got a
are,
Jesus crane, nigga. This shit walks on water, nigga.
and you're telling me we can build this bit? This bitch not only holds up, but also fastens the fucking struts in place? Y'all niggas is tripping. We got helicopters we can use to build these tension cables? We ain't got to do this shit by hand?
Oh shit, it's 8:30.
Yeah, we're about to end. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all next weekend. Thank y'all so much.